Gerbies?
Yeah.
Yeah, con man.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Matt's out of town. Although
Yeah.
I'm out of town, but Matt's.
Yeah.
I think he's in Turks and Caicos.
Really?
Yes, but
Wow.
in bigger news, the return of the gruel, the return of the gruel king. He's back.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What took so long?
Well, what do you mean?
I asked you 9,000 times.
No, you didn't. No. But first of all, I retired twice. I did retire twice.
What do you mean you're retired from the podcast?
Yeah.
Officially?
There's literally, yeah. Because Matt,
You can't.
He's got gruel in the rafters.
You can't retire.
I did.
If you're allowed to, you're allowed to.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Hiatus.
did the first time. Matt titled it Gerby's Swan Song, I think. And
Yeah.
then when you were like, dude, yeah, I was like, I got nothing. I don't know. What am I going to say?
That's how it works. You got nothing. We thought we had nothing, and then in the car, Gerby's accidentally spilled the beans a little.
What?
He was telling me he was at Wawa and he was talking to Amy from the show about how he wanted to wear these nice patterned pants. And he was like, all right, here, I'll let you tell it.
Misrepresenting the story. Am I not allowed to address the? Okay.
Yeah, you
so-
can address the fans.
Well, no, I won't do. Okay, I've done
Yeah.
it. But
Direct address.
Out of retirement, back talking to the camera. What a showman.
Well, no, because it's so I had ordered a sweater off of eBay because it was like a Lacoste sweater. It looks awesome. I haven't worn it around Shane because I don't know when he's going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, and then she was saying you should wear it with like patterned pants. Were you there for that?
I
And
was
like,
I
are
was
you
on the
out
other
your
side of the
fucking
room for
mind?
this. Yeah. I
look
thought it was
good
for
in-
golf.
No,
I thought you were
good.
going to go golfing in it
Nah,
with your.
You were just wearing it.
it's just casual. Yeah.
All right, patterned pants. What type of pattern?
No, I didn't even
Madras?
want That's what I'm saying. I didn't want patterned pants.
Oh, it was being thrust upon.
And she couldn't comprehend like the death sentence. That would be.
All right. And before they think I'm an asshole, it's like, that's good. You need the checks and balances, which you acknowledge, because without me, this is what started the conversation.
Yes.
He said without me, he'd be a jewelry man.
Yes.
He'd be wearing rings and then he admitted he would be wearing bracelets. Car ride home. He spills the beans about what type of bracelets, and he's thinking Johnny Depp style. He's talking tons of like leather bracelets, which insane. And then he also spilled because all right, we're in the car and I'm playing music and I realize Steve, there's not one song I can play that, and then I realized Steve must not like music. And he was like,
Yeah.
I'm not much of a music guy.
No, I've tried. I have tried. Tried to go through a fan. I tried to be like,
What do you listen to?
I do the same thing.
like I get this guy in college, and he was really like fish and disco biscuits, and I like tried to go to a jam band concert.
That sucks.
It wasn't my scene.
No, that sucks.
It's like a lot of that dancing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the swing.
And
But then I realized the only song I know he likes is Pirates of the Caribbean theme song.
Yeah.
And he wants to wear Johnny Depp bracelets. He wants to be Johnny Depp. So then it gets worse because I'm like, you just want to dress like Johnny Depp. And he's like, well, no, I don't. Second later, he goes, I did try the bandana wrist. He tied a bandana.
I didn't go out with it. I just put it on just to see what it was. This was like years ago. This was
Walk
years
around the
He
house.
tried to wear a bandana bracelet.
Exactly. But the thing about hold on a second.
Insane choice.
I want
I don't know.
to.
I feel like I'm not that far off from
From a
it.
bandana.
Well, first of all, recently I've almost decided to just listen exclusively to movie music, like theme song music, and
Yeah, I understand. Rap takes a toll on you.
Yeah.
You drive around. It's literally
toll.
talking about jizzing in your girlfriend's face all day. And you're just like,
yeah,
I don't like
it's
that.
as close as I can get to actually listening to classical music is just listening to Thomas Newman songs, Shawshank Redemption soundtrack.
Well, listen,
And I do think about jewelry every once in a while, but it's so not for me. I've never put it on.
well, I want to go back. I do agree with the first statement that it's important to have a Shane in your life, and for friends to. You don't want to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you were out here in Westchester all by yourself, if we weren't doing tires,
Yeah.
you'd be wearing a bandana bracelet.
At this age, no. I don't think so. No.
You'd be out of control.
Yeah, without
Although the fame and stardom has gone to your head.
No, yeah. How's it going to my head? What do I have on my wrist?
You got that tattoo.
You know that I had that. That's 20 years old. How dare you? All I'm suggesting is it is true. I remember, I think like at least the time that stands out in my mind was I had made a video. I put it on YouTube, and then Shane was like, "You wore that shirt because you think your bicep looks good in that shirt." Yeah. And I was like, "No, but yes."
Yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't necessarily the shirt. It was the way you were. So he was.
No. I don't want to.
Oh,
I know.
He was doing
sick fuck. I don't want to go back.
Hold on, it's really great. He was doing like a handyman YouTube channel, and then one of the shots was him laying on the bed, like.
And why wasn't laying? Oh, I was.
He was leaning on the bed, flexing as hard as he like.
No, that wasn't the shot. I was sitting on the
shaking, flexing.
I was sitting on the edge of the bed. It wasn't a whole thing, but this.
It was a very funny show, though. It was good.
Don't try and throw me off kilter with the
No, I
camera.
swear.
All right. But was it?
I think everything you do is good.
I really want my dad in his retirement to start a handyman YouTube channel.
What was
It'd
like
be
a
great.
joke anyway? I couldn't do
Just
it.
dropping
woodworking.
screws. God damn it. Just leaving the camera rolling, beating off in the room. It's a 7.5 hour video. He jacks off twice. God damn it. And jizzes on himself. Fuck.
Just live streaming.
Live streaming. Dad jacked off.
He's trying to build a birdhouse.
Yeah, just keeps jacking off behind the shed.
There's a goddamn Phillipson.
Oh, man.
But
Patsy.
if you're going to tell me you don't want to like wear a ring occasionally,
I don't want to wear a ring.
It's never rings. It's never rings. It's like I think of like a necklace for some
Necklace
reason.
has crossed my mind.
no wonder you came down on me so hard. You realize it. If you ever wear a fucking necklace, I'll beat you.
Well, I'm not wearing V-necks.
What?
You would wear like a V-neck and have like you'd be weird. You'd be weird. And neither of us have the body type for a chain. You don't have a lot of shoulders.
No. Yeah.
I have a hunched over neck. Half the chain would be laying flat on the back of my fucking neck. It'd be bad.
It is funny without shoulders and wearing a bunch of stuff on your wrists. It's just
I know. I didn't want to bring up the shoulders, but the shoulders with the fucking Johnny
like
Depp bracelets would be nuts looking. It'd be chaos. It wouldn't be cool. It'd be like if you wore a bracelet like that, I would think something happened to your wrist.
Now, if you got super tan and shaved your head, you'd look like a
doesn't work.
Street Fighter guy.
I tried that.
Shaving the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have like an old Saint Christopher medallion that my mom gave me when I was a kid, and I want to make a necklace out of it. Every once in a while, I think I will never, but I do
you
think
could wear
about
like a nice thin necklace.
I know, but it's a whole new guy. That, you know what I mean?
I know. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
And a thin necklace also on me looks crazy.
Yeah.
And
So you
then-
go swim. I've gone swimming wearing a necklace. I look insane.
yeah,
It's not good.
I always think of really insecure dudes when I think of the chain with a medallion.
It sounds like we're the ones that are the actual insecure ones.
I know, but I get to put it on.
Like,
them.
who do I think I am? I can never wear a fucking necklace.
No one would care. It'd be
I
totally
never wore a
fine.
watch in my life till I got this. Now
Yeah.
I see what that's about.
I feel like I have a photo that it's like a break in case of an emergency if I ever need to make something up to you.
What photo?
When I shave my head.
Let me see it,
No, absolutely not.
please.
Absolutely not. First of all,
Why?
because I look insane, but what the plan was, I was gonna this was like Facebook time era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put this post that's like I'm done trying to fight the hair loss, like,
Yeah.
and I was wearing a shirt that said real women suck dick.
Oh my god.
That's the joke. And so I have that photo. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
But my hair, so because
Hey, who gave you a shirt that said "Real women suck"?
I
dick"?
bought it offline. So
You're such a pervert.
it was a joke. It was.
I know.
But my hairline is like so thick right up front.
Yeah.
And then it's thin.
Yeah.
So when I shaved it, I would get like a 5 o'clock shadow like here.
You get a little Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? I
Well,
said,
no,
yeah, I don't
it's
know.
just a soccer player that did that.
Oh,
Look,
doesn't work for me.
I thought I could do it. I've been on this podcast bragging for years. I'll just go bald like a man.
Yeah.
You start staring it down.
Yeah.
You go, "Ooh,
Yeah.
this is not going to be good." I thought I'd get jacked or something if I was going bald. I'd be like, I can't be bald and fucking fat.
There is no point to making money
haircut
if
the
you
other
can't
day.
get your hair back.
What? I got a haircut the other day, and the lady like showed me my hair from the back. Not good.
I'm getting hair.
I was like,
Good
"Can
for
that-
you."
Are you?
I'm not going to bring it. I'm going to just stop it where it's at.
That's fine.
I'm not going to get like a hairline.
No, go all the way back.
It would bald.
No. I'm just saying,
Oh
fill
no,
it all
no,
the way
no,
out.
no.
Get a lush.
I don't
head
like
of
when
hair.
people do that. I don't like when people have fake hair and an old face, like a wrinkled face with a hairline. It's crazy.
No.
No,
But it looks so good.
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, the pros. You go to Turkey or whatever. Did you get
Fuck
it?
no, I'm not. No matter what, I'm not going to
No.
Turkey.
Yeah. Terrible idea.
Why?
It's crazy.
You would do it in a second. You would do it in a second.
Would you go to Turkey? You don't leave fucking Pennsylvania.
No,
But for the hair,
of
you
course
do
I
it.
wouldn't go to Turkey. No, you did like somebody.
There's stuff around here.
I heard the best guys are overseas, but how could that be?
I think it's just the cheapest.
Oh, okay. I would. Yeah, I would want. Yeah.
I had to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I probably won't ever do it out of laziness.
Yeah. It's never too late, right?
Yeah,
go
it
with
is. You can't go bald and then get hair all of a sudden.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can, but it's crazy.
It's tough.
Nah.
It's wild to not have hair. Like,
I think that's what you should do. Just be
Let it go.
really ostentatious about it. Let it go all the way.
to my eyebrows.
Yeah.
It'd be like if Louis got hair.
Yeah.
It'd be fucked up looking.
It'd be sick, dude.
I don't know.
If Louis
Fake hair
came
creeps
back-
me out a little.
If Louis came back
With a full head of-
full head of red hair,
That'd be awesome.
he'd be like, he's back.
Yeah. Well, Gerby's, it's amazing to have you come out of retirement. Like
No,
this.
thanks for having me on.
What have you been up sexually? What have you been up to?
Don't.
I bring you on here. I need to know about your sex life.
Yeah. I mean, it's exactly what you would imagine. It's
Same old tricks.
same old tricks, perhaps a few.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
well,
a new
I mean,
one?
but no, I can't. But you were at the table read. The only new thing that I
What?
discovered.
What did you discover?
Just that different women have different sensitivities on
Oh, in the script you included this. It's real. That's real.
How did you find that out? Research or?
through open communication in the bedroom.
Yeah. So what did you discover through open communication in the bedroom?
That different. Well, I mean, are we? So well, we'll just write something else. But different sides of the
We can. Yeah, that's fine.
clitoris are sensitive for different women. They'll be like
Whoa,
one
so
side.
some ladies are like, I'm a lefty.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
yeah.
And now I'm thinking about my own dick and whether it's lefty or righty.
I
Mine
never
seems
even-
like a middle.
yeah. I'm in the middle.
yeah, just an
Mine's a
all
middle
around
guy. It's pretty sensitive in general.
equal spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. We got that out of the way. You still talking dirty? Do you have anything you want to share about that?
I don't want to share, but I
all
am
right,
still
I
talking.
understand you don't. How do you like living in Westchester?
I love it.
Yeah, this is very
It's
nice.
incredible. It's so
It's
nice.
actually a little too nice.
I'm
fucked.
I know. I know. It's
Go
so
back to
cozy.
fucking Austin.
I know.
It's hot. I don't know.
It's hot.
Okay.
There's no. Doesn't exist there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The
it's-
rocks and dirty trees.
Yeah. You don't realize how much of this is like a part of you until you like leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
I'm a Northeast guy.
You
Yeah.
are a Pennsylvania guy.
Obviously, I'm a Pennsylvania man.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is like when I went to Spain thinking I'd be Hemingway.
Yeah.
I went to Texas and immediately was like, nope. I like it here, but this is not for me. I don't belong here.
Could you imagine being someone who actually traveled by like horse and wagon down
Got
to
the whole way down
Texas
there,
and
it was
then
just like, fuck, it's hot. and then go, fuck, I brought all my friends. Fuck.
and then that's probably why they just kept going.
Yeah.
Just like, no, it's got to get better. It's
Think about
got
the
to
people that
get mauled by
Think about the
Indians.
dumbasses that got stuck in the Midwest. They probably
Yeah.
got there in like the spring or the summer.
Yeah.
They're probably like, this is great. Fucking 12 feet of snow and 3 weeks later. Oh man. But no, it's obviously it's great to
Driving on the roads, driving
roads
on
are
the
nice.
hilly, like just lush.
I'm ready to get the fuck out of Philly though already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to get here.
Philly did take
Yeah.
Philly did take the hit
What's that?
of COVID wise.
Yeah.
Philly got it.
Everything's
rocked.
closed.
Yeah.
And scary.
And
Yeah.
it is scary.
Yeah.
I tried to like take some people to coffee shops like that I always used to go to. I went
Yeah.
to like 4 different ones. I just kept walking around the city because they were all closed. They had all just been
I'm
shuttered.
sad about Bards and
Yeah.
Irish Pub.
Yeah, those are staples.
Need Bards. We need it back. That's where you used to get after it.
I did. Yeah. So we would hang out after.
You used to be a party animal.
Not a party animal, but you'd have a. I remember one time we got a bill at Bard's, and it was Kent and Doogie and myself, and they called me Fancy Pants. Like on the. That's totally
Were you wearing
uninteresting.
fancy pants
Why?
and they labeled
Yeah, I
you as-
always just tuck in my shirt and sometimes wear a tie, doing stand up. You would have absolutely hated me.
I've seen it. I've seen pictures and
Yeah. Brutal, embarrassing.
sorry, I wore a blazer once to do an open mic. So, I haven't forgotten that. That was a decade ago.
Yeah.
It keeps me up
What
at
were you
night.
trying to do? Just change it up.
Blazer.
I wore one of my
Keeps you
dad's
up at night.
blazers. I wore blazer and jeans on stage at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Probably was racist as fuck. Then got blacked out and went home. Not much has changed other than the blazer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's kind of it's still my night.
When did you guys first meet?
2012 or 13.
Was it just
When
at Helium?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it would have been Helium and Medusa.
It was at Helium. You came up to me and you said that was good.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just a nice guy.
Yeah.
You are nice. You're looking at me for it.
You smashed.
Sitting in the
I
nice
had
chair.
heard that you like won the Baltimore thing.
Yeah, the Magoobs.
Yeah. And you smashed, and I was like, holy shit. And I was too nervous to say anything. I assumed you'd be like, fuck you, fucking.
Yeah, you got it right.
You knew the real me. You knew deep down
But
inside.
instead, you came up and you were like, that was really good.
Yeah, I knew you were a good
sure.
guy. You were wearing like a North Face. I was like, that guy knows business. He's just got it together. I'm not hanging out with the rest. I mean, you were the best option. Everyone else there was visibly retarded. The open mic scene was insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You guys had a nice. You guys were before us.
Yeah.
And that was like you guys had some good guys.
Yeah, for sure. That was McKeever and Pope.
Yeah,
And
Doogie,
That's right. Yeah. And I remember seeing
Pat
Kevin
House,
Ryan.
Pat
Foley.
House, Kevin Ryan, Foley,
Sure.
all those guys.
All those guys.
And then there were some crazy boys on the. Who's that one dude? Kind of looked like Dave Chappelle. He went nuts later. He came back and like threatened to shoot up.
Oh, nice. I don't
shoot
remember
up
that
Raven
guy.
or something. Yeah.
Even if I
fuck
know
is-
the name, I'm not saying
Yeah,
it.
I'm not saying it. Yeah. Well, other than that, we're just all working on tires. Well, you guys are. I
Yeah.
stop in. I say, "How's it going?"
You are.
And
Has Steve tried to get you into golf yet?
no, I've been in Philly.
Oh yeah, true.
When I'm out here, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be available. I don't think there's going to be a day off.
I know. It's crazy. It's
gonna
very
suck.
busy.
Well, what else we got? Notre
Yeah,
Dame?
I'm
We got
racking
the
my
Fighting
brain
Irish?
trying to think of a story. I wrote.
That's all right. You don't have to. Oh, you wrote something down?
Well, I think from a long time ago. I'm trying to, but I think I didn't see anything. I was looking through it earlier.
That's all right.
Put my glasses.
We'll think of something. Get your spectacles back on.
One thing
Went
I
to-
have enjoyed. Oh yeah.
Oh, what's that? What have you enjoyed?
I've enjoyed just like there's a particular type of like trash person around here that
Yeah.
I feel safe around.
I agree.
You know, it's like I recognize the
homeless
The
here
Adidas jumpsuit.
they're pretty bad. They're pretty wild.
yeah. But
I
they're
was
not
gonna say
out
they're
here.
better than the Austin. Oh, here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's great. Here's the woods. We're in the woods.
Yeah. Perfect.
Where a white man should be. Out in the woods
Safe.
talking about clits with his friends. No, I was gonna say on I actually had a wild ass week on Monday. I went to the Monday Night Football game.
Yeah.
Chris was with me. The Kiss Man joined me to watch the Birds.
Crazy. Yeah.
Watch the Birds suffer a terrible loss.
But they look good.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
The Falcons suck.
Oh.
That was bad. Well, whatever. They win that game 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
And AJ Brown coming back would have helped there. Regardless, I thought it's like we got the table read the next day. You got to take it easy. And then we're leaving, and they're like, "Do you want to meet Jason Kelsey?" I was like, "Yes." We're talking to him. I'm like, "Why don't you come down to the bar I always go to?" He was like, "Yes." Now he was pretty sober because he was working.
Yeah.
I was hammered, and then we get to the bar, and it's like, "Let's chug beers. Who can chug faster?" And I lost. So then obviously I was like, "Rematch." I lost again. Worse. I got obliterated.
Wow.
It was a bad evening.
Dude, he throws them back.
He can throw him back.
Yeah, and you were. Yeah,
I was
3
close.
sheets.
I was right
Yeah.
there. I'll get him next time.
How long did you guys
Lost like
hang
a
out
fool.
there?
I don't know. After the first chug, I was kaput.
Have you talked about the other Bard story or Bonner story? Or did you
Which
not?
one? Oh, no. We don't need to bring that one up. Definitely not bringing that up. That's not good.
Yeah.
So that was my Monday. Tuesday, we did the table read, and I wasn't that bad.
No.
Not at all.
I thought
it was, entirely. Yeah, I would never have known that you were hungover. And this is what I said to Chris. I was like, he was perfectly pleasant, and Chris was like, "That's the problem. He's low battery."
yeah. He's
being
not
nice to
on your
everyone.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was like, all right, we got to slow down this week. And then the Kneecap boys came to Philly. I had to meet up with them. You have to go.
Yeah.
That became a night. I was like, "Free Palestine!" That was a crazy night, dude. I had an Irish fucking balaclava on, like, free Palestine. Yeah, so it was good. And, things
What are
going
those
well.
guys like? Are they kind of three of the
great.
same guy? Or
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
They're awesome. They were exactly who you'd hope they'd be. They were just fun.
What do they have to say about Philly? Were they?
That's where, all right. So I'm Mr. fucking, up the IRA. Well,
Yeah.
the second any foreigner is like, fucking, America, you guys fucking out of your minds, fat, the food's terrible. You guys, why don't you shoot up a fucking school?
Yeah.
I was like, why don't you guys do anything ever? Your country's a dump. Shut the fuck up. I'm Mr. fucking Ireland until, you realize you're an American the second.
Yeah. Ireland is an American colony.
Fucking right, dude.
That's what I.
Don't tell Kneecap. Don't tell them. Don't bring that
Yeah,
shit up.
they're our colony.
No. Don't
We
bring
send
that
them.
up.
We send them goods and travel.
Don't bring that up to the boys.
Why?
They've already got one oppressor. We got to get England.
No,
out
we
of
don't
there.
oppress. We support.
We need England out of there.
Yeah, out of the north.
Yeah.
Did they
You'd
get
probably
into that?
support
At all?
them.
I don't. Honestly, I'm going to show my ass here. I don't really know what's going on.
None of us do.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
You just
really
got
know.
to pick a side.
Yeah.
Be obnoxious.
I just,
Okay.
yeah, I literally watched that movie Hunger or whatever, and was
Yeah.
just like this fucking British. They're
Fucking
always,
British. No, if you, that's another one.
always
If
oppressing me.
you actually look into it, it's yes.
No, yeah,
The
no,
British
yeah.
are awful over there.
Yeah,
And if you look into other conflicts throughout the globe,
the British.
not the British, but just the
British are doing
you look
most
into
of
it, the people saying they're being oppressed. Sometimes they're actually being really, really oppressed
Yeah.
by people of your heritage.
Well,
That's right. Let's get away from this. Let's get back to Steve and his clitoris talk.
yeah. Well, it is funny you showing up to the writers' room because it is like when you're not there, I'm very much like the cat's away. Muscle play. Like I
heard you, the funny
very
man.
much adopt your.
I heard
he,
you.
he tries out all your moves
Really?
on the rest of the writing staff.
How did they like it? They're probably
they get
off
worked,
put.
dude.
Yeah.
They get bodied.
It's
They've
so
never
much
seen
fun.
it.
What are you doing
Yeah.
over there?
Nothing major, but just like cutting people off. Shut up.
It's fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. It's fun.
Why don't you try to give us a better idea? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's good. I show up once a week and I go, "Are we done? Finish it." I walked into somebody's office that works there and they were like, "You're not allowed in here." And I was like, it's funny you bring that up because you're fired. That's why I'm here. Pack up your shit. Yeah, power. I'm not handling the power.
Do you think you'll fire one person through?
No, I'll probably never fire anyone.
Yeah. It's got to be fun to fire somebody.
No, it doesn't.
No
What?
way.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
We could send this monster in there to fire someone.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, he nodded at you.
No, I'd buckle. I'd fantasize. It's like the bracelet or the necklace. I'd fantasize about it, but
In what way?
I don't. Getting in there and actually doing it would be terrible. But like, I don't know.
What does the fantasy look like?
Just to have someone do that. You're not allowed in here and be
Oh.
like, "Fuck you, you're gone."
Self-righteous.
Would- Yes.
Well, yes. They were obviously they were joking. If they were serious, I would have actually fired them. I would have done everything I could. I don't think I have the authority to just fire anybody. But so how do you like that NA beer right there?
I do like it. I'm
You
on
like
Chris's
those?
side here. Yes.
Can I get a sip of that?
Yeah.
You had one of these, I think.
Just spitting it. Yeah, it's good.
I feel like one day you're gonna break and enjoy the NA.
Those aren't bad.
Yeah. These
Those taste like Heineken's.
Yeah.
Oprah. We were talking about Oprah.
There we go. Now we get
Yeah.
some topics.
Well, I mean, does anyone
wanted
else
to go-
follow her on Instagram? She looks great.
No.
What is
no.
Oprah hot?
Yes.
They're doctoring the photos,
Probably.
airbrushing the
Yeah.
shit out of them. There's no
Oprah?
way. There's no way when she gets up in the morning, she's looking good. It just can't be.
How old is Oprah? What?
Do you think she is?
No, you are right. But, you know.
I bet it's all.
She's looking good in the. I don't see it too much. There's a good picture.
yeah. How old is she?
You know what's weird? I don't know anything about Oprah.
I don't either. I
I
know
have
that
no idea.
Gail's her best friend. She dated Stedman
Who
for a
the
while.
hell's
but
Gail? Who's
her best
Steph?
friend. Her best
Oprah's 70. She looks incredible.
That's what I was saying.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But so does Dolly Parton. It's got to be the same.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton is like has an
This is,
age.
by the way, this is the funniest podcast to just be like, Oprah Winfrey. I don't think any of us know anything about her. All three of us are like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
I don't know a single thing about Oprah, what she's done, her life, other than she has that show. I don't even know what makes her popular. I don't understand how she's any bigger than the people on The View. Like, what does she do?
Well, she interviews people. She put together a show. She had Oprah.
I'm not listening to any of that. I mean,
Did you never watch Oprah growing up?
no. No, I watch
would
like
just-
Sally.
no.
I watch Sally.
You guys are watching those?
Yeah,
You just- Sally is
Sally and
good.
Jerry Springer. Yeah.
Yeah, Sally. Donahue.
Springer is different.
Spring.
That's not like
Yeah.
Springer's its own thing.
He was in the same rock block though.
Damn, Winfrey rules. She was born into poverty in rural Mississippi to a single teenage mother.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yes.
She stated that she was molested during her childhood, and she became pregnant at 14.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Her son was born prematurely and died in infancy.
This could all be like this. That's how little I know about it. This could all be. This is like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It'd be made up.
You think she's lying about being molested? and
If
having a
anyone's
baby
gonna
that
do
died?
it, it's Oprah.
Bro. She was then sent to live with a man she calls her father, Vernon Winfrey, a barber in Nashville, Tennessee, and landed a job in radio while still in high school. By 19, she was a co-anchor for the local evening news.
Whoa.
She's a beast, dude.
She is a beast.
Look at me and a podcast topic. Yes, it's not great,
Yeah,
but it's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Oprah Winfrey at 19.
Yeah.
That's when radio was still big too.
Just always remember she was like on diets, off diets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was back
she
when
yo-yoed.
everybody was like, fat bitch. She was like barely fat. Everyone was disgusting fat bitch. She was like the first black person anybody had ever seen. They were like, fat ass black bitch. She was incredible.
She was barely overweight.
Yeah. I remember Jenny Craig. You remember that being
Oh,
a
yeah.
joke?
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a big joke to everybody. He's like, why don't you go on Jenny Craig, Oprah, you fat bitch.
And who's the doctor, the bald guy gets a lot of Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
I think he got his start on Oprah.
I don't think she's lying.
That checks out. I feel like Oprah's
Her first name was spelled Orpah, Orpah, on her birth certificate. but people mispronounced it regularly, and so Oprah stuck.
Oh, so that's
Oprah
that's
is a
her,
biblical, yeah,
and that's her production company name, I think.
Harpo. It's just Oprah backwards, I think.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. This is, who would have thought?
Is she still with Stedman? Is it a personal life
Who's
section? on
Who's
Wikipedia?
I'll
Stead?
take a look. Stedman? Yes, she is
like a
still
sitcom
Stedman
name.
Graham.
Good for
Stedman's a
them.
beast, dude.
What did Stedman do? How did he earn Oprah?
He was just always sort of in the background as her
He's
guy.
just been a long-term partner since 1986. And now they're worth $3 billion.
Good for her.
Good for her. She did it.
She did do it.
Rural Mississippi to that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was telling Shayna, I always had fantasies about being on Oprah.
What would you say?
Just being interviewed as an actor. I'm not going to lie about it. I just did. That, Jim,
I'm saying, what did you imagine saying?
You won't do
like,
interviews.
Yeah.
You won't do interviews now.
If Oprah was like Steven.
But I'm a
Finally.
different person now. You beat all the life out of me. There's no time that I'm talking that I'm not like,
Well, that's
what if
crazy.
Shane hears us?
That's crazy. I'm so supportive.
Of course
I
you are.
want-
Of course you are.
So that when we put out tires, they're going to make us do like a press run.
Yeah.
And I've turned down everything unless I can bring you.
It's
I tried to bring
unreal
you to
that
Hot
do
Ones.
that.
That would have
Yeah.
been fun. I try to everything. We're
Yeah.
gonna get you on these. It's just for me. It's not for you. I just need. It'd be fun to make fun of him on like Jimmy Fallon. I'd just be like, this guy loves dirty talk and he knows which side of the clit's sensitive.
Yeah.
Well, you got to ask.
It's so funny to give you like the worst version of your dream. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you on. I'm gonna pants you on Jimmy Fallon.
You're going to be just sitting next to Jane on Oprah, just getting bodied.
Yeah. But Oprah, she gives you like, at least from what I remember, I haven't seen, but she gives you such like good energy to,
Yeah.
respond and makes you feel
Does
good.
she?
Yeah.
I think she just had your girl Kamala on. That's why.
really?
That's why we got Oprah on the brain.
Okay.
She just did a sit down with Kambala.
How did it go?
I think obviously a disaster. Kambala's
No, it probably
out of
went
her mind.
great. They're
She was
probably
like, if you come into my house, you're gonna get shot. She said that.
What?
She was like, I'm a gun owner. Oh yeah, I have a gun.
Sounds like she did a good job. Sounds like she did a great job. You're going to come into my house, you're going to get shot? That's gold, Jerry. Gold.
You love Kambala.
I do love Kamala. I'm so excited she's in the race.
Are you a hottie for Harris?
No, I haven't looked into it at all, but
That's a Trump supporter.
no, he's
That's
Kamala.
a Trump supporter.
I don't know.
Kamala.
I don't
There's
know.
no way Gerby's votes for
Gerby's
Kambala
100%
Harris.
is in on Kamala.
I don't listen.
Hold on,
She's the,
Gerby's? Make an endorsement.
Yeah, this is your Oprah. This is your Oprah.
The truth
moment.
is, if you're afraid to make a presidential endorsement, we know what side you're on, brother.
Yeah.
I find.
I'd rather not comment on this issue.
Yeah. So I was trying
Chris
to.
is openly a hottie for Harris.
Yeah.
He's a white dude for Harris.
Yeah.
Openly.
Yeah.
Which is fine. He's always been a lifelong Democrat. And
I have
You're
been.
entitled to your own opinions.
Yeah.
I support that.
It's just where I live. That's my zone. I walk around.
Kambala. That was my favorite Trump quote. That was my favorite Trump quote recently.
What was it?
Kambala.
Oh, come on.
He's like, I called her Kambala. I was just joking around, but they're acting like I mispronounced it. We like that nickname, Kambala.
It is.
Anyway, the Comrade Harris is a disaster. He goes right back to his speech.
It is so fun being around you for all of this.
I love that his next line is Comrade Harris is a disaster. Because whenever he gets sidetracked off the teleprompter,
Yeah.
like he'll be reading a speech, he does that when he's reading,
It does it.
He's just working out his shit.
and then he breaks from the teleprompter and talks shit.
Yeah.
And then it was funny that the teleprompter line seemed to be Comrade Harris. So he's like, Kambala, they thought I was saying it wrong when I said Kambala. I was not. Anyway, Comrade Harris is a complete disaster. Just right back to his speech.
He does do a good job though of like even when he's riffing, looking like he's reading it off the teleprompter.
I've watched a lot. I know
When he
the boys.
breaks?
Yeah, you can tell when he
When
freestyles
he was
because he'll
giving-
read the line. He'll read the last line of the teleprompter and repeat it. He'll be like, And the economy is a disaster, and it is a disaster. and then he'll go.
Yeah.
I know you hate compliments, but just really quick.
Please don't.
All right, fine.
I want to hear your Kimbala Harris impression.
I don't even how to give
it a shot.
Prompt me. How does she sound? Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy
Madame
laugh.
versus President. Madam versus President. What would you do to lower costs for everyday Americans?
I don't even have her in my head right now.
That's exactly pretty good. That's exactly what she would say. This is actually really good.
funny.
She hasn't answered that yet.
Yeah. She broke the fourth wall that she's just a complete act. She's like, I don't even have her in my head right now.
Oh wait, I do have that.
shit.
The only frame of reference is like,
You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. That's fun. I wish I was a little bit black so I could run for politics and just adopt a
Code switch.
1950s preacher
Yeah.
whenever I wanted. And have all the white people go, I like it. This is a good speech. Something about it. It's so good.
That was one of the most painful Obama videos, is him saying what up to all the NBA guys. Did you ever see that?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. You're like, oh man.
Dang. No, he gets a pass for that.
I don't know.
I do that.
Do you?
Sometimes, yeah.
What do you let me hear a
Every
little
once
of
in a while.
that.
No, just like sometimes you hit, it's white guy, black guy.
Yeah.
You go, what's up? What's up? What's up, brother? All right, that's not good. Gerben, what else you got?
Dude, yeah.
What would Matt say right now? We need to channel Matthew.
Yeah, what would
If I go into that, they give me the distance,
Oh, yeah.
the wrist turn to keep you away from it. Like they're dapping you up out there.
creams?
You think he'd be talking about creams?
Yes. No, that's more of a throwback, Matt. That's
Yeah.
out of a while ago.
This is new Matt. What is Matt on to right now? What do you think he's on to? He's got to be channeling some type of vibration we haven't heard of yet.
I just saw him recently at Helium.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I told
he's
him
good.
that his hour right now I think it's the best. I think it's the best hour.
He's incredibly
His current
talented.
hour,
Yeah.
it's so good.
And also just like such a fun person to be around. When we were in Los Angeles, it was, you are so much fun to be in a pool with. That's a compliment you have to take.
I'm blessed.
It's like the right amount of like relaxation and then like,
I'll come over and grab you.
yeah, a little
We can
wrestle, a
horseplay a
little
little.
throwing balls in faces.
It's a
Yeah.
ditty party. I'm gonna get you.
But yeah, Matt, also just such a like pleasure to be around.
Yeah.
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 Wonderful human being, and I miss him dearly.
Last time I talked to him, he had the ring and he was tracking his.
His stress levels.
Yes.
That would be a very legitimate way for me to start wearing jewelry.
We do. No, it wouldn't. It's not good. I don't like it on Matt. I don't like it on anyone. Matt is seemingly doing it for real research.
I
I'll
know,
allow it.
but when
You
you
want
get
to
around,
see how stressed you are?
what I just
I don't
like.
wanna-
I agree completely.
It's mostly it's not
I
even
don't
that,
want a reading.
yeah, no, but he's also getting information about when he's operating at his highest level, and I want some of that.
What do you mean?
I want to see if I ever get up there.
I know exactly when I'm at the best.
Yeah,
4
4 beers.
4 beers.
Don't you want some data to confirm that?
I've run all the tests. I've done 10,000 shows. I've done a bunch of them on 10 beers, a bunch of them on no beers. 4.
4 is the magic number.
3 or 4 Bud Lights.
3 or 4 bullets.
Now we've got
I'd
a
love
hit.
to see like a Rocky 4 level fucking lab montage.
Fuck, I had 12 again. It was when I filmed the special. That was when I
yeah.
mean, that was a harsh reminder. I did the first show. The first show wasn't good, and I did it totally sober.
First show was great.
Turns out the first show was most of the special, but
Yeah.
I wasn't excited about it. So I wasn't even upset. I got off stage. I was like, give me a case of Bud Lights. I know what I need to do for the second show.
You limber up. You do need a little distance from reality in order to.
Be able to do that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to be the most insane thing I've ever done.
What's that?
Tomorrow I'm doing Scotiabank Arena in Toronto
Oh my god.
in the middle. So it's gonna be the whole
insane.
arena.
And do you not like get panic attacks?
I forgot about it until right now, but yes, now I'm nervous again. Fuck,
Dude.
yeah,
because he came back like he's seen a ghost, Chris.
Oh, yeah,
after your
yeah.
first.
that was a scary show.
Yeah, in Atlanta. It was, yeah.
What's it like? What are you seeing?
You see only the exits,
Yeah.
the tunnels, so it looks like everyone's leaving. That's all you see is people coming out to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But there's thousands of people, but you get to see 150 people leave to go to the bathroom at least. So the whole time you're
It
up there
does look like a
fuck.
mass exodus.
Fuck.
And if there's ever a quiet part of a bit, you're just a sea of black and people walking out and dead silence from like
In a
God knows how
huge
many
building.
thousands of
Yeah,
people.
where the Hawks play.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
And I hadn't done stand up in 2 weeks, and I just hadn't been on the road with Shane in a while, so it was just like I just got airdropped into like, oh my God.
It's a tough time to jump back
just
in.
walked right back up. My little like parlor bits.
You're doing it.
No, because he scared the shit out of me.
No, you're doing Philly. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but
I don't know about that.
I need you to do it. Look at the camera and tell the people you're going to be there. You're not going to break their hearts.
I'm gonna be at
that
the
or
show
in-
backstage with for sure. I mean,
You're going
it's-
to be there.
It's a
You're going to be
terrifying.
on stage.
You either endorse Kamala
You have to do
or
it.
you.
Or you're a hottie for your hairs. If you don't do the show, you're silently a hottie. If you don't do the show, you have to wear a bandana neck or fucking bracelet. You have to wear a bandana
3
bracelet.
minutes? Can I just take out the one little thing and then just do a little
3 or 5.
3?
5.
3 or 5?
3's too fast. It's literally going on stage and saying hi and leaving. You can do 5.
All right, we'll talk about it. He scared the bejesus out of me though with that,
The
You'll be
Philly
fine.
show is gonna be way scarier.
Yeah.
That was a stage. This is in the middle again.
Oh, in the middle, forget it.
No,
Forget,
we need you
Shane,
in the
I'll
middle.
cry. It's
All right.
you're doing in the round in Wells Fargo?
Yes, but here's what I need from you because you're sitting here
You
saying,
could probably see people a little bit better.
saying
now.
you're gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah.
That's also a plus for me. It'd be better than stand up. If you go out there and collapse, that's good.
No, it's not good.
It's like the Coliseum. You pay to watch a Christian, a good Christian die. That's what
No,
the
we're
people
somebody
want.
shooting that day
No, the people want you to go in there and die.
and just have a full blown mental breakdown.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I would also like to see you try to go in the other direction and just be like, I would knock it out of the park. I can't do that to you.
I do
Don't
need that.
start that.
I also
Don't
need that
start
energy.
that.
Yes. You see, we got a lot of first pitches this week. Ian Fidance threw one. Stavi Baby threw one.
How'd they do?
Both bounced it.
They bounced
Just saying, it's not as easy as it looks.
it. It isn't.
Where did
It
Finance
isn't.
do the first pitch?
Cleveland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Not
he
that easy. I'm
bounced
just
it?
saying.
It's not that easy. We don't have to relitigate it.
We
but
worked on your old man throw, dude. Just lob it in there. You can lob it in for a
Oh,
strike.
that's part of the criticism. Hold on a sec. That's part of the
You don't think
criticism.
I backed myself into a corner here?
Why'd you do this to me?
Well, but to you?
Yes.
I was playful banter. It was playful banter. Shane, it was playful banter. And then, I acknowledge that it was a strike. It's on a Topps card.
What type of sexual adventures have you been getting into lately? Oh, I got a good one.
Yeah.
What type of porn have you been jacking off to?
Honestly, the same. I think,
You back on that gruel shit. You never left the gruel.
no, I am off the gruel.
You're off the gruel.
Because I learned information about it that kind of, I think gruel is present when ovulation is happening. And
And
it's
that's a
not an
turn off?
indicator. Well, I thought it was like an indicator of how turned on she was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But other than that,
You researched your way out of a fetish.
So you're retiring as the gruel king. You're no longer the king of the gruel.
I don't think so. I haven't been to our
So what are you the
gruel.
king of now?
Our hot wife? Oh, chucked on. No. I choked on spit. But
Reddit hot wife?
no, well, yeah,
Hot
our
wife.
hot wife. Yeah, it's
That's
like
Reddit, right?
yeah.
So it's hot wives getting fucked by other guys. Cucks.
Well, it's mostly it's mostly just like a if you are looking for I want a porn right now on Reddit. You go there and it's just videos. It's mostly OnlyFans people just hawking.
Do
But
you
it
have
was
to
like-
see them like leave their husband or?
He's filming.
No, no.
I've seen hot wife shit. The guy's filming the whole time. Sometimes the guy comes in and sucks the cum out of his wife's pussy.
What?
That's like the hardcore cuck porn.
I don't watch that.
Yeah. No, if you watch that, you're a fucking pedophile.
Yes. No. First of all, second of all,
disgusting.
listen. It's not the hot wife fetish. Time out. I don't have a hot wife fetish. What? It's just an easy access on Reddit if you're looking for something on Reddit.
Okay,
Others,
so that's
it's
just your page you like.
Yeah.
That's not a fetish.
That's correct.
But what's the thing you like when you get in there? What's your favorite?
It's no different for like regular.
You're just regular now. I thought you were a freak bull.
I am a freak bull, but it's not. But never in like a
But sometimes
outside-
you just come back to the basics.
I've been
Then
stuck
you
on the
venture
basics.
back out. Yeah.
My basics are probably
I don't like deviating from the basics.
No.
I feel like a bad person.
Yeah.
That's when I experience some shame. If I'm watching like a gangbang,
Yeah.
then I go, what have I become here?
Then you roll over.
yeah.
Don't worry, I like them.
Yeah, occasionally it's there's
But
some,
as soon as you jizz, you go, what the fuck was that?
you know I went through like I go through phases.
Yeah, I know. That's what I want to talk about.
Oh,
I want to hear about some phases.
You ever break
Glory
during-
hole? What?
Yeah, glory hole. Yeah.
yeah.
That's regular stuff. That's a regular phase.
Yeah, we've all gone through the
Yeah,
glory
yeah.
hole phase.
That's
I
a
love to
regular
make fun of you,
phase.
but
Oh,
That's a
there was a
regular
subreddit. I think I've talked about it. I apologize for all the
that's all right. It's because you're drinking that bullshit.
Jeez Louise. There was a subreddit for a while. It is now abandoned or shut down or whatever. I think I talked about it, but it's our unexpected sex. It's not like rapey or anything like that, but it would be like outer course. So like the object was like only a hand job.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
then she
never-
gets
I
so
didn't-
turned
yeah.
on that slips it in a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
exciting stuff.
It's so exciting.
You'd be pulling your little pud to this.
Yeah.
I love it.
If that were a porn, if that were
I
a porn
can't deny, I
category,
love
I
it.
can't stay mad at you.
And you
It is.
find a good one, like because
it's the psychological thriller of the porn world. Yeah.
Yes, and like every time I see something like that pop up on Reddit, it's a little bit, but like I'm probably like top 2% in the world. No, what those videos are out there.
Yeah.
Like anytime somebody's like, "Look at this," I'm like, "Yeah, like I
See
got a
it?
digital library." Anyway,
I didn't know you were this horny.
well, no, I'm not. But I mean, for a while, I didn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, but that would still be like my favorite if you find a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do when you find a good one? You cherish it?
You do cherish it.
Do you worship it for like a week straight?
No, don't worship it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
like, should I give
Do you
one to
go
the
back
listeners?
to-
Should I give one to the
It
listeners?
sucks when you get
Give one
tired
of the
of it.
listeners.
And yeah, now I don't want to get castigated. Some of these are like obviously, planned.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not, but there's an elevator one. It's like hot blonde elevator tease fuck is what I would put. Is what I would put in
All
the
right,
search.
this might be a mistake.
All right, my bad.
For tires.
Well,
We might have fucked up here.
oh yeah,
No,
well, don't
no,
sex
we're
shame us.
fine. We're
But
fine.
True. We're allowed to be sexual.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not. None of this is.
Don't
this is
sex
all-
shame Steve.
Yeah,
He's allowed to be sexual.
we're not.
So what do you type in?
Well,
Blonde elevator tease fuck?
yeah, probably something like that.
Hell yeah.
You ever search that and it's not there, and you go, no.
Shit, what was I jacking off to?
Yeah,
Oh shit, they took it down.
What,
it's.
what was her name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I actually just
Recently
one
had
of
a
those.
scare. Yeah.
What happened?
I was trying to find a particular because the other.
But
So
you have your spectacles on. Now I also have to ask. You have a device that holds your phone up above you.
I don't use that.
You have a phone device that goes above
Yeah.
your right. Do
Yeah.
you know? What
It's
uses
like
this?
a hook
I didn't
thing
know
that
he- I
hangs
used
over
to-
your.
the other
Inspector
day.
Gadget hook
Yeah.
Yeah.
over the top of his bed so he can lay down and watch his phone.
Golf. Yeah.
Yeah. To
We-
scroll and
Yeah,
so you're
just
not
like watch
holding it
golf
and hurting
and
your
then fall
shoulder.
asleep.
Do you
Yeah.
talk into it to go, Siri, find blonde elevator, surprise fuck.
No.
Well, it is funny. Literally, everyone in our apartment like broke their shoulder over COVID because we didn't have that. right. Everyone's left shoulder got like a pinched nerve.
Yeah, from that
So-
fucking couch.
yeah. And just laying on your side with your phone.
Should we not be talking about it? Because I have
We can
one
talk
more.
about it.
No,
It
no,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah. I need one more from you.
There's way worse out
Yeah.
there already.
I was doing a pretty intense Kamala Harris impression a minute ago.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. Anyway, no, it's not a porn time. That's not a porn. Wait. You're showing that.
Did you like
I
a
mean, we can
Kamala-
act like she isn't. What?
Kamala surprise fuck elevator.
Come twice.
Yeah.
Where yes, I got you.
There's no shame in this.
That's what got me last night.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, last night.
I was
and then
looking
you
for
came
this.
to work with us. Jacking off to come twice, and then I'm shaking your hand in the morning.
Halftime? What do I, and then I was like,
Halftime of the Jets game.
I just talked to you.
Ew, we were on the phone.
I was like, boy, I need to relax. I'm kidding. No. Well, I wasn't on the phone with you while I was searching that. No.
When were we on the? We were on the phone at halftime of the Jets game.
It was around that. But, I'm on a delay.
You are on a delay.
Yeah.
While we were on the phone, you're like, look at him go. I was watching the game. I was like, oh, he's way back.
But so I couldn't remember like her name. The lady said, what?
Middle of the conversation, I think Aaron Rodgers had like a 7-yard run.
Yeah.
He was like, oh,
He looked great.
Yeah,
did
he's
look
the best.
great.
If he's listening to this, he might be listening. You're
might be.
doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers rules.
He is.
Oh my god, it's so much fun! He might be listening. It is really fun watching you play.
It's
There,
so
I feel like a
fun.
crazy person.
It's
No,
so
you get to
fun.
talk to him. Go ahead. You're on with Aaron Rodgers. Go.
And you know what? There was
Good for
something
you.
about it.
It is so much fun. Well, I already said it.
yeah.
We're
was-
so
it was-
excited to watch you keep going. Best of luck to you.
After in between come twice, you're back to watching the
Hey, how
J.
quick does he look? But he
The
was
JTS.
running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's also something. It's like him being on the Jets too really does put in stark contrast, like how much better he is than any other quarterback they've ever
Yeah.
sniffed. It's like
It's fun watching him throw the pigskin.
it's unbelievable.
Got a quick
Laser.
release, laser. Come on, man.
Because that was like their previous game where they like changed it up and was like that West Coast. And when that thing just started coming
Yeah.
out, it was like,
It's crazy.
Daddy's home. I regret that. Take that back. Who's deleting this?
Gardini.
Gardini, leave it in.
Put it in the intro. I need that in the intro. Daddy's home. That's the name of the episode. You're back. The Girl King has returned. But nothing's changed. You're the same guy as you were the last time you were on the pod.
A little bit, yeah.
How have you been? How has success gone to your head now that you're?
The country club.
Yeah.
Oh, you joined a country
I
club?
did.
You
Yeah.
can't get
Yeah.
I
think
get
they're gonna
enough
kick you
privacy
out
at the
after
country
this.
club.
No.
Oh, why not?
Because everybody
Everyone's
likes you. And
Yeah.
they
They like you.
they
What
like
is-
me a lot. They're always like, is Shane coming?
Yeah.
But everybody there is so nice. I guess. But I was searching for
Come twice.
a starlet. That,
A starlet?
Yeah. It's like a porn actress.
Yeah.
Just a porn actress. But I think that
Starlet.
I couldn't remember.
Right.
My search
And you're
was
sitting there
broad.
with those
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With those glasses, rope around the back of your head, going, what was the name of that starlet? What was the name of that starlet? Your glasses at your nose. Are you at a desktop or are you using your cellular phone for this?
Cell phone.
All right.
Over the sink. That hasn't changed.
Over the sink, cell phone.
I know you ate that. Yeah.
Searching for a starlet over the sink.
Over the. I forget how
jizzes
tall
into
you
the
guys
sink.
are.
Doesn't matter.
You can't get
Doesn't matter
above
about
the
height
sink.
on that.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
nuts.
No, everything's
I've
right
never
there.
done into the sink.
Those slugs must be insane.
They're not. There's not a
You
lot
just
coming
rinse them
out.
down, there's slugs it up, break them up.
It's not a lot anymore.
I'm sorry I'm doing
It's
this.
fun. No,
No, I'm
look,
sorry.
I have no shame about.
Yeah, everybody does it.
Yeah.
You're fine. Everybody stirs their own jizz into their sink like an evil witch.
Well, you can make anything. You can make anything bad sound like that. It's like you go just in a toilet paper or what have you.
You just wipe it up.
I have started wiping it, but I don't want to get that. I don't want to go down the wipe up road because of the whole. You can. It does. Sometimes the sink clogs, but I don't know if it's for that or not, Shane. I don't know if it's sinks clog generally, but it's like a reasonable.
Oh, it's gonna be a ball of hair and jizz.
I'm not going down. I'm just
Yeah.
Drano it. Anyway, I looked up.
They don't put that on the bottle. The Drano bottle.
I really thought you were
Jizz in
going
the
to
sink.
finish that sentence with "Don't put that on the podcast." I was like, "Thank you."
You're an open book. This is fine. You're a good guy. Sun setting here in the woods.
Yeah.
You're here
What time? How long have we
talking
been doing?
about clogging sinks.
Almost an hour, 55.
We're close to an hour.
That's great.
Yeah.
It is great.
We're on
It's
the
a
home
cool
stretch.
jacket.
Thanks.
a
Brian
very-
Six loves it. I told you that before. He immediately accused me. He pressure tests anything.
What?
The moment I started, he was like, "Oh, that's what you're doing." Now you're a big famous guy with that new
Big
jacket.
movie
I was
star
like,
with
it's 15 years old. 15 years old. Nothing's changed.
But it still worms around in the back of your head. You're like, am I doing this because I'm...
You're popping
Of course.
You're
Yeah.
popping that collar a little Top Gun.
I do like the collar pops.
I know
yeah,
you do.
yeah, I do.
You
like
look
it.
good in the golf outfits too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love golf wear.
You love
Yeah.
golf now.
I do.
That's something that's changed. You've become a much more avid golfer.
I have. I went through a phase in high school where I was just absolutely obsessed with it, and then went to like city schools, did comedy, so I didn't play. And then
Yeah.
through this, I've had the opportunity financially
Yeah.
to.
Really, golf constantly.
Yeah.
When we went to Topgolf, him and McKeever shocked me.
Yeah,
They're good at golf.
Yeah.
I got to play with Francis.
Francis is good.
He's great.
Yeah.
And unbelievable company.
Yeah,
I love you, Francis.
Francis rules.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have never guessed that you could be good at golf. You're great.
Yeah.
McKeever might have the ugliest swing I've ever seen. Like,
Very fluid.
it's not ugly. It's like that should not work.
Right.
He swings like a cartoon character.
yeah.
It's like
Jim Furyk kind of thing.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then I went after telling everybody, let's go to Topgolf for a week, and couldn't hit the ball.
yeah. I can't.
Topped
either.
it I was over it by a foot
Yeah.
every swing.
And then there's like the women had sort of congregated to like one of the stalls, the golf stalls, and they were all like so supportive and cheering. And I remember being like, I gotta hit one in front of them. And so I went there and I hit one, and they were all like chanting my name, and I was like, shut up. And then you just see Shane's head pop out from behind the pillar.
And then I went in front of all the women
Yeah.
and barely hit the ball, and they all fake cheered. And one of the girls that I didn't even know was going to feel this way was like, we have to clap. It's our boss. And I was like, oh,
Ew,
what
you
the
ruined
fuck?
the whole
we were
experience.
having fun. I was going to pay for this.
I can't make contact. I can't hit
We'll get
the
you
ball.
there. You are a natural athlete. Chris
You are.
throws a football incredibly.
Yeah, Chris is very athletic.
And
gotta-
you are
gotta-
insane.
I
I've
can't do
tried to
anything.
D-line against you.
The only thing I can do is stand in people's way.
Yeah, you're lying.
You're lying.
You're lying.
You're
The
lying.
speed, Chris. He hit me
Sneaky
with one because I
athletic.
watched tutorials. I'm sorry. Can I talk?
No,
about it?
yeah, of course.
I watched like D line tutorials on how
yeah.
to like
Yeah, swim.
and
Rip,
right
swim.
and rip. Apparently, like leg and arm stay attached, like you got string. Anyway, I tried to do that on him,
I didn't
and
know.
he
So
went like half speed.
half the time in the office, there's nothing going on, so I'll be pass blocking Steven.
Yeah.
And then I didn't
On
know,
his way to getting
unbeknownst to me,
coffee.
in between come twice, he YouTube D-line methodology and tried out his swim technique when we got to the office.
and he went
And
slightly above 50%. He was terrified.
just fucking threw him.
Like the
Yeah.
speed
He's like,
that the
"Oh."
hands come up,
Yeah.
it's cool. Because
You're cool.
Just jammed you.
he didn't even have a chance to. It happened before I even got.
And think about it. I was terrible
Yeah.
in college.
But you were
There were
recruited.
guys those guys would get you.
Yeah.
Johnny Rubiton in Atlanta, you saw that boy dancing.
Oh, yes.
He was good.
Yeah. Dude.
One of my friends from Elon came to Atlanta for the show, and then we went out and got drunk, and he was dancing around. It was very fun
they
to watch.
should
Yeah.
do like a lineman Olympics.
He was really good at dancing.
Yeah, he's
it was
incredible.
hilarious.
so
And
was
he's
Shane.
huge.
They're all sneaky
You've said
good.
this, and
yeah.
it's cost me a lot. It's like Shane's a good dancer. Now people are like, dance, and we want to see you dance. I'm like,
Oh,
I'll never
dude.
dance.
Well, yeah, because you practice all
I
those
hide that.
moves.
I've never practiced moves. You fucking practice moves,
I do
dude.
practice.
You practice moves.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
All
that.
right, we haven't had you on in a while. Can you please just right here show the people a little MJ for us?
No. There's absolutely
Please,
there's no
close out.
room.
Please.
No. And no.
All right,
All right.
fine.
We'll
Yeah,
close
yeah.
out.
Leave you
now.
alone.
I'll
I'll
get
leave you
up and
alone.
I'll do that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, at the end.
Nice. I wasn't gonna.
But there's no. I'm just gonna break something.
We'll
But-
just move the chair and you can hit a nice MJ right there.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I got terrible vision just generally. But when I lived in New York, I say that because like when I go to a sporting event, you don't like see clearly what's happening.
Yeah.
So I, when I was living in
You're just responding to sound.
yeah, it's just like kind of fuzzy. And I went down to I guess it was like the East River.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like going to a baseball game with Beezer.
Yeah.
He can't see shit, I guess. Every single time the ball goes off the bat, he's like, oh! Pop fly, infield flies. Like, it had the height, though.
Yeah. You got never.
The fuck up.
I think you were. I remember being at the game. Be like, I saw that it was the first home run I actually saw.
Oh, the one that was right in front of us?
Yeah.
That was cool. It was cool. It was right in the foul pole.
It was awesome. But
Beezer hasn't gotten new glasses in 12 years, probably, right?
Beezer's his own man. Beezer was with the kneecap boys. He had a good time.
Really?
Yeah, he was off the raw.
I go down to the East River. They had a track, and I'm like jogging. And then I guess like one of the college's track teams was set up on the inner track, and somebody got up to full speed and was like one lane over, blowing past me. And it was the first time. I apologize if I told this from the podcast before, but it was the first time I was just like, whoa, like had that feeling of like watching a human high level athletic performance.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's
like somebody fast.
It's yeah. Like see a body move
if
like
I saw
that.
somebody sprint like an actual track runner,
Yeah,
that'd be crazy. Being on the track, my slow ass trying to run,
yeah,
it'd be comical.
You like move with the wind when they go by.
Yeah,
They go by, you like
I'd be mad at them
yeah.
if they ran by. I go, what the
Dangerous.
fuck is
Yeah,
that
it's like a
guy's
car
problem?
going fast.
Slow down, fucking piece of shit.
There's kids in this neighborhood.
did we do it?
We did do
Oh,
it.
we did it, boy.
We did it.
I really appreciate it because I
You appreciate
I
it.
needed
We
Matt. I need
appreciate
Matt.
everything that you've done for us.
I need Matthew, but I hope the listeners can understand we're working on tires.
Yeah.
And I'm trying.
You're busy in a way that
Busy.
I
I'm
won't
trying
say-
my best.
Yeah, but your schedule is utterly insane to help all your friends.
But then I fuck around, do Monday Night Football and a concert during the
part
week.
of it.
I could have,
I know, but you got to be seen.
What's the point?
I do not need to be seen.
What's
You got to be you got to be out there
fucking
in the world. You
pictures.
got to do something for yourself every once in a while.
Exactly.
I do a lot for myself.
You got to take a vacation.
All right, shut up.
There's no reason to make money if you can't do the things you're doing and get hair.
I agree with the hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the hair. I'm probably
Treat
gonna be.
yourself.
I'm probably gonna be too
Queen.
lazy. I'm gonna be too lazy to get the hair, dude. I'm gonna be too lazy.
We'll go
You
together.
can do
Are
it
you
at
gonna
any
get it?
time.
If whoever you go to, I'm going to.
I want in on it.
The whole crew. Season 3, we're all gonna have a fucking wig.
I already look like I'm wearing one. Just fill me in a little bit.
I was thinking about it because it's gone, dude, and it's season 3. Season 2 is gonna be. I'm gonna be a bald motherfucker this year. Yeah, I know. What can you do?
It's so funny.
It is what it is.
Normally, you watch a cast like age over like 10 seasons.
All of us are gonna get
One year.
young as shit. You're getting a beard. I know what you want.
I can't. I even tried
We can get
putting
you a
minoxidil on my face.
I know
can't
that's
grow.
how you fix your hair, right?
Yep.
He was. Did you know that he was
No.
He was trying to grow a beard, so he was putting shit on his face.
And it was over
Really?
COVID, and I was like, well, I might as well put it on my scalp too. And minoxidil and Propecia is like how I got a little,
He's got
little
his
bit
wig
back.
back.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a
It does
fuck
look
ton back.
good.
Yeah.
You
Thanks.
got a ton back.
I
dude.
did get a
Yeah.
fuck ton back.
Yeah, that was gone,
It was.
and you were hanging on. I was gonna pull you aside. It's getting close to be like, all right, dude, we got to pull the plug on this.
Yeah.
You were throwing some powder in there.
Powder in there, looking crazy, getting
The powder is not good.
crushed in the comments.
We can't do the powder.
No.
The powder's bad. I had a friend. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
This is like 8 years ago, and we were at a party, and my friend started sweating, and I just noticed
no.
shit coming down the side of his face, and I was like, oh no. And we all noticed his powder. We knew he had powder in.
Yeah.
We just never brought it up to him because it would be mean. But then he was dripping powder down the side of his face. We had to go, brother.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, we've done it.
We have.
That's a good episode. Now, let's just top it off with little Gerbies. Send them off.
Man of my word. And
Hit them with a little MJ.
It's
The boys the dogs have missed you.
it's
Every
terrible.
day. Every day of my life, I get a message, where's Gerbies?
That's incredibly sweet. He made me do this in like we went out to like a business dinner.
Was it Netflix?
Yeah, yes, and like high powerful agents
Yeah.
in the industry. You're like do an MJ dance right here. I
It's
was like,
good.
what am I gonna? How can I deny you?
Yes. Are you all right?
Yeah,
All right.
of course I'm gonna break something.
No, you're not gonna break. If you break something, that'll help.
All right, here we go. I gotta get that mic out of here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I saw it. I saw it.
I lost my.
Here it comes.
It's like,
Yo, ew.
beautiful.
You grab your penis. All right, thank you. We miss you, Matt.
Yeah.
God bless you.
We're live here with Marcus King. What's up, brother?
What's up,
Thank you for doing this.
dude? Thanks
Very
for having
pumped.
me. Yeah.
I was texting you the other day. I was listening to your first album. Shred so fucking hard, dude.
There's some wild stuff on that first record.
It's pretty tight, dude.
Thanks.
Well, I was wondering this too. By the way, if you don't know who Marcus King is, he's obviously rock god. What's your go-to? What would they say? Like, use it rock, blues? What's your? Are you
Man,
confined to one genre?
man, I never have been. I just like a lot of different kinds of music.
Yeah.
If I'm in the airport, I usually just pick one and tell people that I play rock and roll or country or
Yeah.
whatever I'm in the mood for that
True.
day.
Well, you fucking shred, dude. I was walking my dogs. I was a little drunk. We had like a kids party, so
Yeah.
I got a little too turned up at it. But I was recovering. I was walking. By the way, too, this is a aside. They sell weed seltzers now here in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, you just go to the liquor store, and there's just I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this can't be real. It's real.
How
I spiked a cooler with a bunch of those weed seltzers.
how strong are they?
They're like 5 milligrams, 10. Some of them are 10, which I think is dastardly. You can't be dropping 10 milligrams of an
Yeah.
edible, just like, because that's one of those things anyone will pick it up and they see a label, they're like, this is legit.
Right.
So I just put like 8 of them in there, being like, if that's your thing. But then like I was talking to my one friend, he goes, I didn't even know this is a weed seltzer. He's drinking it. I'm like, oh shit, that's
Yeah.
my bad, brother. He's like, I don't know. I don't
That'll
care.
get you.
It will. But yeah, so I was walking at a nice little walk at nighttime, and I was listening to your first album. I'm like, dude, you fucking shred. I'm not just slobbing your knob. I'm like,
Dude, you fucking tread.
dude, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to shred. I'm a baby shredling, dude. But you can I was listening, and it's like, because with like if you're country, if you're blues, like you said, you kind of just bounce around. Because I do feel like you can get kind of stuck, and I heard you talking about this on the other podcast, getting stuck in that pentatonic. I mean, sorry, we're going deep on musical theory.
Yep.
But you can get stuck in that one sound, and when I was listening to your first album, especially, I was just like, dude, you really can, dance around and like jump out of stuff, and it was cool. It was really like it was fresh the whole time. It was tight.
Man, I appreciate that, dude. I mean, I just try to, with the guitar, just try to express what I'm feeling in here. And I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, so just play the guitar.
That's
And
awesome.
That seemed to do it.
When did you start playing?
I was probably like 3 or 4 years old.
What?
Yep. I was like a latchkey kid, and I'd spend a lot of times just at the house alone with records and my guitar, playing guitar.
When you were like 3 though, how did you play?
I had a little bitty
shred?
Les Paul. My dad taught me like Louie Louie by the Kingsmen, and I just kind of went on from there.
Damn, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I feel bad because I played in high school a lot, and there is something to like when you play when you're a kid. You're never gonna have that much time again. Like I would sit there for hours and just play and play, and if I talk to adults who are like, I want to start playing. It's like you're never gonna have unless you can just take all day off or get unemployed.
Well, I mean, my family all played too, so I always thought about it like a bilingual family.
Mm-hmm.
Like you grow up learning Spanish, and it's just kind of second nature to you.
Yeah,
because your folks speak it in the household. But that's how guitar was for me. I just kind of picked it up because my grandfather and my dad and my uncles all played.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So were they traveling musicians?
So they're what we call weekend warriors.
Okay.
My grandfather was like career service in the Air Force and just played honky tonks every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad still is a touring musician. He's 71 now.
Damn, really?
Uh-huh.
So what was that like when your dad was on? Because I worry about that. I'm always on tour. I'm on tour a lot, so I'm like, do my kids, does this bother them? I can't tell. They're so young. I'm like, I hope it doesn't bother them.
Right.
Did it bother you?
Well, I mean, my dad, when my parents got divorced when I was like 4, he kind of dropped everything and got a straight job, became a contractor.
Really?
And, looking back on it now, I could tell that he just fucking hated that. So around the time I was like 11, I was playing good enough where he was like, I'll just bring you with me, shit,
Really?
My sister would stay back at home with my grandparents, and I'd go out with him.
Oh, really?
So I started playing bars and, music venues when I was like 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they'd be like, man, that little girl you got up there sounds great. I I still get misgendered online.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude. People on the Instagram comments are always asking if I'm like a transgender, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I'm not.
Yeah,
But
for sure. I mean, if you're
Since
not, you could say, you could plainly state, like, yeah, I don't, don't do that.
since I was like 11 years old, though, man, yeah.
Really?
Like, that little girl is rocking.
Your dad's like, shut up, dude. Just go with it. This is fucking great.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool, though. So you were literally just, how did that happen? You were just shredding for your pa, and he was like, let's get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
contracting. Let's go play music.
Right. I mean, yeah, we're going, like, we would tour just like everywhere we could to get me back in time to go to school the next day. And I always kind of looked at it like, the tribe goes out and hunts.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Like, you become a certain age, you just go out with the men and hunt.
Fuck, dude.
That's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
What kind of like stuff were you seeing? Like, was it like wild, or was it kind of like
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
chill and tame?
It was fucking crazy, especially like by the time I got to be like 13, I started booking my own gigs outside of my dad's band. So I was like 13 and 14 is when I got my learner's permit, and I had to have a licensed driver in the car. So I had like my two,
But you got your permit at. Oh, wait. When can you drive?
so I'm from South Carolina. So in South Carolina, I got like a working permit because I was able to work at that age.
Gotcha.
So I got that, which was like super restricted, and I could drive with a licensed driver in the car, and it was like an extended, learner's permit kind of thing. So I had a bass player who was 18. My drummer was like 35 with kids. And I had like grown men, and I had like a fake email. I would book us, have us working like 4 or 5 nights a week. And I'd end up in like Asheville, North Carolina, and this like crazy old bartender lady was just like trying to, teach me about being a man, and just like all these crazy stories.
She was trying to usher you into.
Trying
She's
to
trying to
usher
awaken
me,
you.
usher
Yeah,
me
she's
into
trying to awaken
adulthood.
you.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Some wild stories out there. Yeah.
How'd you feel about that at 13? I mean, Florida, I'm guessing.
It was pretty exhilarating. Yeah.
So you were, I guess, I mean, did you look younger? Because, you were just a boy.
Yeah. I'm just a
But
pup.
you had your permit, so.
I did have I was driving my 94 Pontiac Transport minivan, and I had my rig, the PA. I had my bass player's rig. It was a good deal for him. And like I found out like later, like we would go work in Asheville, North Carolina twice a week. We'd go up on Monday, I'd play a gig. And unbeknownst to me, he was like moving some serious weight. And I didn't realize it. He was just like filling his gig bag with like a QP every time we go up. We'd come back down to Greenville. I think the statute of limitations were good now, but he'd come back and then move it, and then we'd go back up and play a different gig Thursday.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he'd pay the guy. But we used to work this club called the Hole in the Wall. It was spelled Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
And like a couple people got stabbed, and they maintained, their liquor license, and then somebody got shot and killed. That's when they closed down finally.
Really?
But I was like all of 14 years old in there working, and
Just driving quaps around, no idea. You had
Yeah.
the QP on you.
Yeah, dude.
Just like on your learner's permit.
Sketchy as hell. I don't know how I got out of some of the situations I was in, but
Yeah. So did you ever have a job then, or you just did the music stuff?
when I was 16, I had a job at Mellow Mushroom.
I actually like that place a lot.
Mellow Mushroom's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I got fired twice from that same job, but the manager was a buddy of mine, and just
Pretty mellow about it.
he was
Chill.
pretty
He was chill. So they fired. You got the fire rehire.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
So what did you get fired? Was it him who fired you? Or like the hires up fired you, and then you kind of had you're able to come back.
So I was working back of the house. I was a dishwasher, and then I got fired just for being kind of a slacker.
Yeah.
And then I came back and I was front of house, and I was trying to like quasi unionize the hosts because we did everything. We bust the tables, we took drink orders, and we didn't get tipped out at the end of the day. And I think I was being a little bit too.
I see what you're saying.
adamant
You
about-
wanted it on the waiter's tips.
Yeah, I was like,
dude.
what's going on with this? Like we work our asses
Yeah.
off, and
Let us get some of that back end. Some restaurants do that though. I've worked in restaurants where as a busboy you'd get a little bit of the waitress's tips,
yeah.
and it was a pittance, dude. They were making probably like $400 a night, and they
Yeah.
would slide you like $40. You'd be like, sweet.
Yeah, the money got funny.
I got the bartender's tips. There was a bartender named Matt. I worked in a restaurant. And there's a bartender named Matt, so they gave me the wrong envelope, and I was just like, I would get like $40 as a busboy, and I had like $400 in an envelope, and I was just like, fuck yeah. Like, we gave you the wrong envelope. I was like, no, you didn't.
I don't think you did.
I was like, I don't think you did. And they're like, no, we did. I'm like, nope, said Matt on it. Like, how much was in it? I'm like, I don't even remember.
You gotta have a little bit of hustle about you.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, if someone hands you an envelope of cash, now I would have obviously I'd return it to the rightful owner. But back then, I was a bit of a dog. I'd be like, nah, that's mine. I'm taking that.
Right.
So you started as a kid. That's crazy. I didn't know you could even start. I guess you can't do it anymore. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I don't know really how I worked around that, but I was really, I knew what I wanted to do from a young age, so I had that going for me. I had a lot of gumption,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Was there any like nightmares? Or I mean, I'm sure there were just like absolute nightmare gigs or like any meltdown. Have you ever freaked out on stage and melted down?
Well, I played a cruise one time. We used to work the cruise circuit a little bit, like blues cruises and shit. And like this particular blues cruise, I mean, I had gone off one morning and was trying to find some drugs. And like the first like t-shirt vendor guy I came to, this was in like one of the little port cities in Mexico. And I was like, where I can find a little, weed? And he's like, I think you want something a little stronger. And like, I was like, how'd you know? How'd you fucking know? And I got in the van with him and he took me out in the middle of nowhere and they gave me some good coke, but they robbed me blind and like took me to an ATM and strongly suggested I pull out some more money for the driver.
Oh, I see. So they did sell you the coke.
Yeah.
And they were
but
like,
they did half of it with me.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of a smooth grift.
Yeah. You can't be too mad. You're like, well, we sold. So they basically were like, it'll be this amount. Took you to the ATM, be like, withdraw funds.
Yeah.
And sent you on your way with half of it.
It was kind of like, are you not going to tip my mom for all the tequila you drank?
Yeah.
Are you not going to tip the driver?
They
and I
just
was like,
juiced you
man,
out.
you just took all my money. I don't have. They're like, well, there's an ATM right here, man. You should get. So it was a smooth grift. I respect the hustle, but they didn't kill me, which is nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
But I got back on the boat, and I had a real bad drinking problem, and on those cruise ships, it was international water, so a lot of people would kind of turn the other way. I was 18 and 19.
Yeah.
It was kind of like we're out in the middle of the ocean. This kid can drink,
Dude, I got served on a cruise at like 14.
Right.
I was with my friend's family, went on a cruise, and we were just ordering beer, and they were like, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't care at all.
They didn't give a shit because it's just all the, like, for the most part, like on the Norwegian boats, it was all like Indonesian workers.
Yeah.
I noticed. And, they would serve me, but I had a meltdown on that cruise.
On a blues
I was
cruise?
just like on a blues cruise, way too drunk, and just like had a full cup, like the size of this coffee cup of just whiskey, neat, and just dropped it, and it spilled all over the fucking stage, and I got pissed off, started throwing furniture around
Damn.
in the lounge.
What happened? Did you get fired from the blues cruise?
No,
They were like, whatever.
They asked us back the next year.
It's kind of tight. If I was at a blues cruise and the dude just melted down on stage, I'd be like, this fucking rules.
Yeah, I mean, it was the most punk rock thing happening on that boat.
Did you still play or did you not play that night?
That was after the gig.
Oh, really?
I always managed to get through the show.
Yeah.
That's when the last time I I quit drinking, and I've quit drinking many times, but the last time was because I was still able to get the shows done. And as long as I was getting the shows done, like nobody was really too concerned about me.
Yeah.
And that's no good because I can always get the work done.
Really?
Because I love it,
Yeah, how drunk can you get and play? I've always wondered that.
I can get really drunk and play, but singing is a whole other thing.
You just mumble through it.
Yeah. Start jawing and shit. But
Is it drinking and Coke or just drinking?
Yeah.
They're two peas in a pod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The best piece. Somebody, sometimes, when I'm playing, and I think all guitar players are guilty of this. Like, Mayer is a real culprit of, just the crazy mouth shit that you do.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of you're not thinking and you're reacting. But they posted a video of me playing, and somebody was like, this dude's totally gacked up. And I don't really usually respond, but, I let it just simmer for, 48 hours, and I responded. I was like, dude, you have no idea how much I miss cocaine. So
you weren't even on coke.
no,
You're making guitar face.
I was just guitar facing,
Everybody does. Yeah,
which
anyone plays
is
guitar.
the
does
same
that.
as cocaine face.
True. Oh yeah, you start getting like
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. You can kind of fly under the radar, I guess, because if you're not like I was just making guitar face. I'm not coked out. I don't like coke, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never done it. To be fair, I don't like the idea of it. I heard everyone I tell it to, they go, you should try it. It's fantastic. And I say, no, I'm not going to. I don't like it. I got convinced at a young age. I was like, that shit's fucking, it's bad.
yeah, don't listen to those guys.
Think it's bad?
My dad's only advice to me was like, never do cocaine because you'll love it, which I absolutely did.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yeah. Yeah, people do it casually now too. A lot of younger people I talk to are just like, oh dude, like we're just bumping some coke and like they're like young like frat kids now. Just do blow.
Yeah.
It was like when I went to college, that was a big deal. If you did coke, it was kind of like a lot of people did it, but it was kind of like now it's as acceptable now, I think, as smoking weed.
Right.
I could be wrong. I don't frequent frats, but just like the stuff I hear about it, like, yeah, dude, we do some bumps and get out there, and I'm like, dude, people used to like hide. When I was younger, people were like hide. People still, I guess, kind of do hide a little bit.
Right. That was always kind of my thing was like, you'd be at a party and then everyone would be in the bathroom and there's like 30 of you in the bathroom. I'm like, why don't we just bust this out on the coffee table instead of all crowding around the toilet?
Well, that, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just, my problem is I didn't do it, and I knew people who did, and I hung out with people on coke, not on coke, a lot. And I was like, this fucking sucks. So it really kind of turned me off to it forever.
Right.
Because it's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
If someone's on coke and you're not, it's like, please get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's a tough hang.
It's a wildly tough hang.
It's not fun.
So, bro, you fucking go. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, they always got big ideas. But
shredding on stage, gacked out and drunk, is probably pretty tight. Pros and cons. It's probably kind of fun.
I mean, whatever the buzz is that you like, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Having it while you're doing what you love,
Yeah, but then, this is a question for you. Do you even now off of that? Is it really? Because I think a lot of that for me is like a kind of a blanket over inferiority issues. So like a lot of it kind of like just gets you able to like get out there and do your thing. You're pretty good, obviously, at guitar. You're fantastic at it. Do you still have those like? Do you feel like you need to kind of drug yourself a little bit to kind of like? Was it that the issue, or is it just you could perform, but it was like, yeah, why not? I might as well party.
I think that was a lot of it because now like the stage fright, it's like it's so much worse.
It is worse.
Yeah, so much worse. Like being sober.
Yeah.
And like just having a little something to get you out there and just having that confidence because it is a lot of inferiority and you get out there and like once I'm like 5 minutes in, I'm like, all right, this will be all right.
Yeah.
But like those 5 minutes before showtime, I'm just,
Yeah, and you can't address it. I've always wondered if you can go out. I've done that with stand-up. You'd be like, I'm like to fuck around. Like, yeah, I'm kind of having like a panic attack for the first 5 minutes. And like crowds are like, stop that right now.
They don't like it.
We don't want to hear this shit. We want to see you perform. Yeah, it's like,
dance. I've tried to address it many times. And they're like, no, just play the song.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, stand-up is similar where it's like you have to do it. And I'm the same way. I can just inhabit like a mental torture chamber. I'm better now with it because I feel like what's helped me is instead of focusing on myself, I just focus on the people who are watching it and like I'm just gonna do my best to let them have fun.
Yeah.
And like when you get out of your like I need to be great, I need to be the best, and just be like, it's literally, they call it de-reflection. There's like a term for it where you're just like, I want these guys to have a good time, and you focus on making them have a good time rather than like, am I doing good enough? And I think it makes everything a lot easier.
I mean,
and you have fun. Like you end up having more fun, which,
right.
It runs counter to all the stuff you hear where it's like you have to suffer. If you suffer, then the good things will happen. It's like you can not suffer and good things will happen too.
Right.
Just, takes half your life to learn that. And by then you're like, oh, fuck, I wish I knew that.
Right. I mean, like the philosophical thing behind it, like we were talking about Rick Rubin and his book.
Yeah.
And his whole thing is like put the audience last, which was always really foreign to me. Because I'm like you, I like to, you call it de-reflection, right?
Yeah.
It's like, as long as they're having a good time, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I've also got a 7-piece band behind me, so I can kind of lean on them.
Yeah.
And like try to entertain them to a degree, and not focus on the larger audience in front of me.
Yeah.
That's worked for me in the past, but I couldn't imagine being up there alone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I've tried to play music a couple times, and that's harder for me because when you're doing stand up, you're getting feedback in real time. Like if people aren't laughing, it's like red alert. This isn't going well. This isn't going well. But and they laugh, it relaxes you.
Yeah.
But when I would play music, the whole time I would just like watch people in the crowd, like, dude, do they fucking hate this? And I would just stare. Then the song would be over, and a couple people would clap, and I'd be like, I guess that's good. There's no like, you're not getting that the feedback kind of relaxes you in stand. Everyone says that does music. They're like, stand up's crazy. It's like, I don't know. I think it's easier. I could be wrong. I mean,
that's a wild take.
Having a band behind you. I mean, I wasn't that good though. So I'd be worried about like missing a string, and I'd be like, fuck. So I don't know.
I mean, as long as I got my boys with me, they kind of keep me humble.
Yeah, yeah.
My drummer points out a lot of the mistakes I make.
Really?
Yeah, he's a stickler.
Really? Oh, that's good though.
That's good to have. You
can't get too
counterbalance.
loose. Yeah, you can't get too loose, especially if you're. I mean, I guess you could if somebody fucks up. If I'm like watching a band and somebody like fucks up a chord and like kind of laughs and keeps playing, I'm not gonna be like, what the fuck was that?
Right. You don't ask for your money back.
Yeah.
But I mean, we also grew up in the service industry.
True.
So
I only was in the restaurants briefly. I did construction, but similar. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not similar, but yeah, you do what you actually, I guess when you do that kind of work though, you do like, I've heard this from waiters especially. They're like, people who do construction usually leave, like blue collar type jobs, whatever it is, they usually leave better tips. Yeah. Just because they're like, you know what it's like to be at a job that sucks. You're like, yeah, here's
it's
some
tough.
Money. That shit sucks.
I mean,
what you're doing sucks. What I'm doing sucks. Here's some extra money.
Yeah. I've heard the same thing. And I was in the service industry long enough to realize, like,
Mellow, talking mellow mushroom?
Talking mellow mushroom.
At the end, man.
I was there just long enough. I was a mellow man. Just long enough to, not get frustrated about how long it's going to be for a wait for a table.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, to be like, all right, man. Yeah.
Same.
Especially if you work in a restaurant, dude. I worked, actually, you know what? I take that back. I was in my brother's taco truck. And I remember, like, when people are waiting for their food, they're like especially angry. Like if you're in a restaurant and you're like, hey, we took the day off, we're closed, people show up and they're furious. Like you see, I do it. If I show up to a place and like they're normally open, they're closed, it takes me like 10 seconds to calm down. Because you're like thinking, it's like primal. You're thinking of a meal you're about to eat. And they're like, you can't have it. And you're like, all right, that's fine, man. But it fucks you up. But yeah. So I remember like, we were in like a little lunch truck, so I would just watch people waiting angrily and just be like, my brother would be cooking in the back and I'd be like, just another couple minutes, everybody. And then like you'd run out of food and there'd be a guy who's waiting half an hour and you have to be like, bro, we're out of food, bro, my bad. And they'd be like, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah, I get it, man.
That's how you get an active shooter on your hands.
I know.
It is really primal,
It is, man. Dude, if I waited for a half an hour, like, hey, we don't have any food, my bad, here's your money back, I'd freak. I'd call the cops. I'd be like, I'm calling the fucking police.
That happened to us recently with my drummer, actually. Like, everybody finally got their meal, and, like, what he wanted, they came around, gave everybody their food, and they didn't bring his, and they were like, yeah, we're actually out of that. And he's like, why are you just now telling me? And they were like, you want something else? And he's, no.
He fasted?
He's a grump when it comes to food. Like,
dude, a lot of people are.
Yeah.
He hunger striked. I would have done a hunger strike as well. I'd be like, I won't eat then.
He protested.
I'll be hungry, and you guys will pay for it.
He just sat there and watched everyone eat.
Damn, dude. Yeah, so how was it? So you said you did your last album with Rick Rubin.
Yep.
How was that?
It was interesting, man. I mean, it was a long process because he's super mysterious guy.
Dude, I was trying to figure out what the guy. I had seen him in stuff. And I was like, I learned he doesn't play any instruments, right? Mm-mm. Plays no instruments. And I was like, how does he produce all these, like all this musical stuff? And his mystery almost perverted my mind to being a hater, where I was like, I think he's full of shit.
Right.
And then I read his book and I'm like, fuck, this is the coolest dude I think that might have ever lived.
It's super interesting.
The book's awesome.
Because he does try, like the way I've explained it is he's like a ambassador of music for the human population.
Dude, I would hear shit like that. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. And then I read his book and I'm like, yeah, he could do that. I was like, he for real, it might just be the coolest dude.
Yeah. And he'd come in and we'd listen to stuff and, he's always like just barefoot and he wears like, these Thai fisherman pants, which are like these huge pants.
I want to wear those so fucking bad. I don't have the courage.
I don't either.
You know how much courage it took me to wear my biohacking ring, dude? This is my Aura ring. I've been hiding it under the table, dude. I'm not a 2-ring man.
Yeah, I got rings.
Yeah,
But,
man. Yeah, I am. Fuck that, dude.
My
I'm
wife
rock
won't
guy.
let me wear the Thai fisherman pants.
Why not?
She hates them.
We have to. Well, let me Google these things real quick. I want to see. I think I know what you're talking. They're like the long, flowy, like almost Kung Fu Master looking pants.
Big time.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm just. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all I want to wear. Every time I see people in them, I'm like, I'm a coward and I won't wear these things.
And it doesn't work for me. So says my wife. But he'd flow in with those and like a big iced coffee or like a tea, and he would just like, he lays down in meetings a lot.
What?
Like while he's talking to you, he just lays down.
And then how did you feel? So who produced your other album? You had other people producing, obviously.
Yeah, well, I've worked with like Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys. I worked with this producer named Dave Cobb, who did a lot of the Chris Stapleton and Sturgill Simpson stuff.
Yeah.
I've worked with a lot of different producers, and all of them kind of have their weird quirk.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, you got to step back and remember, like, you know, I'm paying for this guy to produce the record, so I'm going to lean into like their process.
Yeah.
So a lot of personality mirroring, like end up laying down on the adjacent couch talking to Rick.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I'm like, I'll take my shoes off and lay down and talk to you.
And he just, because his book, the way he approaches his book is pretty cool. And you were saying he instructs you the opposite. He's like, fuck the audience, do your thing.
Yeah, it's like
so hard to do, dude.
And that book, like, I read it after we worked together, and like hearing him talk, and like, I mean, he practices what he preaches, you know. And
Yeah.
he's such a big fan of music and of comedy too. Like, he loves comedy. And I was in Italy working with him when he was about to, you know, go on Rogan and talk about his book.
Yeah.
And he was like nervous, you know. It was really to see him kind of have these like human emotions.
Yeah, because I guess you kind of like legendize him in your mind. You're like, dude, Rick Rubin doesn't get nervous. You
Yeah,
can't wear.
You think about him, you think
Fisher
about
pants.
him floating and shit.
Yeah,
you know, like, and Flying Lotus.
I'm telling you, anyone, I would recommend his book. I like started, especially if you're like trying to write something or do something, or even like if you're just like trying to chill at your job. That's my mission right now. Is like, how can I just make my inner world as peaceful as possible? It's obviously hard, dude. I fail all day, every day. But his book, you read it and you're like, damn, it's a cool approach to just like sitting, brainstorming, letting like ideas flow, letting them take shape and like creating things. It's, you know, that's the one thing I think a lot of people who aren't in, like when I ever heard the term, like I'm a creative, I dislike it. Because I think anyone can do a cool, like you can like build something in your backyard. You can do like all this stuff. And I think that's a lot of people get frustrated because they have no creative outlet. It's like, I think it's a, you know, it's like a God-given right for every man or person or girl, whatever, to like do something other than like wake up, stare at your phone, go to a job you hate, go home, watch TV, and go to. I think that's like it kills you. It's
Yeah,
like, dude,
really.
build a thing, draw something, dude. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But if you read that Rubin book, I think that helps people like get out of their head. Like I read it and it was just fantastic.
Yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody because I agree with you, man. I think anybody can do something creative, and it really just it helps you.
Dude, dig like a fish pond.
Yeah.
Like that would be all. I want to do that, dude. It's like you can do literally. People think like it. In my opinion, it's like the commercial aspect is like a hard kind of brick wall for a lot of people because if they think of something that's like deemed like creative or artistic, they go, "Well, I could never sell that." It's like, who gives a fuck, dude?
Right.
Just build a fucking statue in your yard. You're a little crazy, but it's like the satisfaction you would get if you got good at building a statue, digging like a fish pond, anything like that. I mean, it's unmatched.
You got to be okay with failing.
Yeah.
And that's the approach I take to every gig. If I can find like that transcendental place
Yeah.
on stage, and it's hard. But like, I think I even heard you talk about this. Like, if you're doing something like the assembly line, you know, you're doing a repetitive motion over and over.
Oh yeah,
It kind of unlocks like that creative side of your brain.
That's what what was that guy's name? I think Adam Smith. That was the guy who he was like one of the thinkers in capitalism. He thought that was what he thought though. And I think it is right because when I would paint houses, especially if you're doing a repetitive task, it does unlock you to think about other stuff. But he had this dream where like people would work in like dog food factories and then like just start coming up with these sick ideas. And it turns out it's like, no, a lot of people will just stare at a fucking wall too. So that is the, but I agree. If you have that capacity to like, for your mind to float, it's like, yeah, when you do something that's like manual labor intensive, your brain really can.
Yeah. Like my wife, you know, when she started she has like a trucker hat company, and she started it out of our garage, and I'd just go down there and make boxes, and I'd make the same box over and over and over again. And I would come up with so many ideas, and I would just write them down, you know?
Yeah.
And it kind of led me to like, you know, now when I write, a lot of times I'll have like a show that I've seen 1,000 times, like The Office or like The Big Lebowski, something that I've seen 1,000,000 times that'll kind of get those gears turning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of stimulating my brain, but I don't have to think about what's going to happen because I know what you know.
No, that's a cool idea. I used to trash Adam Smith for his take when he would be like, yeah, you're going to get guys in factories. They're going to unlock the next level and unleash all the secrets.
Right.
When in reality, a lot of them were just bored to death. But
yeah.
I do agree, though. That works for me, too. When I would do manual labor, any of that stuff, where like I used to have to, it was working with my dad and my uncles, and they would like knock a building down, pick up like concrete, like chunks of rock, bricks, plastic, metal, and wood, and they would just dump it, and you had to separate them into like those 5 categories.
Yeah.
And I would do that for like 8 hours a day, and like, dude, you really do, like, you can hit a flow state.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight.
There's something healing about that in my mind, like having a task and just getting it done. Like we've been in the moving process. I'm like, I got to get this couch from here to the truck, from the truck to the storage unit, and just like doing it and just sweating and like earning your rest at the end of the night.
Dude, and I'm telling you, man, people like, because I've done jobs that are purely physical. I'd work with my dad. He's like, look, I need you from the neck down today. I don't want to hear anything. I don't need any ideas. I just need you to lift that and put that there. Because I'd be like, what if we do it this way? He'd be like, don't want to hear it. Do that there to there. That's it. But like, yeah, and it's like, when you do a job, I always wanted to have a job where I just use my brain, but then it's like you do get to the point where like, dude, I would love to move some boxes right now. Yeah. And people who move all day are like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. Like, just let me, when I like get to carry shit, like if I do yard work, I'm in heaven, dude. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, if you do it all day, every day, you're like, all right, man, fuck this. This shit sucks. Yeah. But good point. We've hit a dead end of the conversation. So, and how many albums do you have? 4 do you have or 5?
So it's kind of weird the way it was. So I did 3 records with my guys it was Marcus King Band.
Yeah.
And then I did a record called El Dorado, and it wasn't my guys. It was the first album I did without my band, so I didn't feel right calling it Marcus King Band. Mm-hmm. And I just thought this would make everything a lot simpler, and it actually just kind of convoluted everything. Because now I see articles that refer to me as like the former lead singer of the Marcus King Band, which is like a brain pretzel. Just it doesn't make any sense.
Marcus King, aka former lead singer of the Marcus King Band.
Yeah, it's still the same band, or at least my drummer. You know, relationships kind of ebb and flow, and you grow. Yeah, and some people don't grow with you, and then you come to those hard moments in life where you kind of have to move on, and they have to move on or stay behind.
Yeah.
But I've got 3 out with my group, and I think 3 as a solo artist, as it were. But it's still my band on the road, and me and my band just did a record together that we're going to put out next year.
Okay, so you guys were the Marcus King Band, and then you went solo. Who were the musicians you used when you went solo? Did you just like bring different people in here or there, or did you have a different band that was with you when you did solo stuff? Was it some of your Marcus King Band? Like, how'd that work?
Right. So that was another, like, you know, kind of trust the process. Mm-hmm. When I worked with Dan Auerbach, he's like, I got, you know, like if you like the Memphis Boys, they worked on all like the Dusty Springfield, Elvis Presley, Bobby Womack, that kind of thing. And they're all like 80 years old, but they're incredible musicians. And they played on that record with me. And just watching them work was just astounding.
Did a record with 80-year-olds?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
That record, El Dorado, everybody on that record's like 70 plus.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was incredible.
They must be like wizards at that point.
They are. I mean, it was really just like, you know, how do you say, like, yeah, like wizards.
That's crazy. Yeah, you can't really hate on. That's what I was curious about. It. People get like that. It's a tough thing. Like I think who was saying this, or like when you have a band, it's like having like 5 girlfriends. Because you really do have to like you have to maintain all. That's the one thing I will say. Stand up's easier because if you have a band, you have to like maintain all these different schedules, all these different people's lives, all these wants and needs. Where if like it's got to be difficult.
It's like a marriage.
Yeah,
it really is, and it gets hard.
Yeah. How was the solo move to like doing solo stuff kind of freeing, or like how'd you feel about it?
I mean, in some ways it was freeing, and like now I just really crave like that familial aspect and like working together as a team.
Yeah.
To have something that's creatively like ours, and we did that. We cut it down in Macon, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia is just a really fascinating place to me. Like, they've got like this export. It's like this powdery substance that they have reservoirs there for. It's like this protein. That you need it to, it's like Kyolite or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Macon, Georgia exports a protein powder?
Yeah, not a protein powder, but like it's like a natural resource that you need to build like most shit.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Yeah. So they mine it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like because of that, it's all like still mom and pop there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like a lot of chain places in that town. So it's like a really old school feeling town. And we went there and cut a record. It was really really cool.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Neil Young had something similar with his band was Crazy Horse, I think. And I think he would like go off and on where he like would do a solo thing, come back with Crazy Horse, do a solo and come back and I was like thinking about Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young a lot, and like all those they had the band, then they had their own little solo things.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of thought about Neil Young.
Yeah.
Like as somebody to model a career after, because he kind of accomplished that idea of having a band, having the solo shit. And then,
he did.
Do whatever.
He fucking crushed it. He had that catalog in the 80s was wild, dude. We got into vocoder phones, dude. That was fucking crazy.
I haven't dug much into his catalog in the 80s.
He had I feel like he like just he for real like crushed it straight through. The 80s, he just did his own. He was like chilling with Devo a lot. Which I could see that. If I was in the 70s and I've never heard of 80s music and it was coming out, I would dip my toes into it as well.
Right.
And then he came back in the 90s real hard and, he's been touring for, what, forever. 50, 60 years?
That's one fella I'd really like to meet.
Yeah.
But, like...
He's a grump, dude.
I heard.
He's a grump. My dad loves Neil Young, and he'll come home from his concert. He's like fucking bitching about politics again. I'm fucking goddamn, he gets so mad. He's like fucking crying about the goddamn president. Because my dad loves Neil Young. My dad loves Al Stewart. My dad's seen Al Stewart 40 fucking times. He's seen Neil Young a bunch of times. He's like, yeah, fucking Neil Young's crying about fucking politics again. You come home all pissed off. But my dad went to see Al Stewart recently in the Poconos, like the mountains in Pennsylvania, and he was like, it was him and a bunch of gay guys. My dad said these two gay guys were singing every song right next to him. And he's like, dude, I just couldn't focus on Al Stewart.
Wow.
But yeah, I grew up. My dad was I think my dad was a huge fan of music. He had this like when we were younger. He had this it was like this double-sided cassette case where he just had like 48 tapes, like little like cassette tapes, and he would carry it around in his truck, and he'd always just like blast different, like, dude, going to work with him was so fun because he would just blast like Neil Young and all these other just like 70s, like we got into like NXS for a while, which is funny. Yeah, it was weird, man. He had a very like kind of eclectic music taste,
right? And
he would get home from work and he would just like hit a tape in the deck, fire it up, and just sit by a fire and just blast albums. It was really nice.
I mean, it's great to have that growing up. People who have an eclectic sense or taste in music. My dad was like that. My grandfather listened to a lot of country and western. My grandmother loved like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and my father loved rock and roll. So I had a really eclectic kind of mix of music when I come home from school.
Yeah, I always felt. I don't know. I've ever been in someone's house and there's just like no music at all.
Or like riding in a car with somebody and there's no music.
Yeah.
So it's a psychopath move.
It is a psychopath move. I'll try. I used to have I've gotten better with this, but I'd be very nervous to play music for other people because I think they would listen to it and be like, yo, this fucking sucks. It's from having older brothers. So I'm like worried they'll listen to it and be like, yo, this sucks, dude. You're a loser. So I would do a thing where I'd play music, but I'd play it very quietly, which is almost worse than silence because people are kind of like, What like?
It's like water torture.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like play the fucking song and turn it off. Because I would play it and I like maybe like well turn it up a little bit. It was just a psycho thing I would do. Where like no one's thinking about it. Like you never get into someone's car and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Just like oh there's music on.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm always, you know.
Just a glimpse into my tortured fucking world, dude.
Well, I mean you're talented at what you do, so there's got to be some torture in there.
True. I need Ruben to lay down with me, dude. You know, as friends, dude, to lay down head to head, hard pause, head to head, yoga pants. That's got to be so cool, though, dude. Like, what do you do when you're sitting there with that guy? I think I might bug that guy till he leaves. I'd be like, oh, Rick, what should I do with this, dude? Should I like close my eyes and like what should I do, dude?
Well, like the first day I met him, because he just cold called me, and I showed up at the studio out in Malibu, and I pulled up and like. I noticed he was in front of his Airstream trailer and he was interviewing Mike Campbell from the Heartbreakers. And it's like the two most like, you know, distinctive looking dudes ever sitting out there and like my window's down from the car and I'm at the gate and I just hear the director say, cut, there's a fucking car in the background. And like I ruined that take. And they open the gate and I go up to the main house and I start checking out amps. And like the way Rick likes to have his studios laid out, it's all really open and all the doors are open and like you can hear everything. Like when I was recording in the chapel, I could hear the Red Hot Chili Peppers cutting because, you know, Chad Smith is such a distinctive sounding drummer. But I went up there and started trying out these amps and then this poor intern runs up and starts yelling at me because I ruined another take just from playing these amps. So I said, I haven't met him.
But they were filming a movie?
They were filming that documentary, that Tom Petty documentary.
I got you, yeah.
Yeah. And I fucked up a couple takes. And but when he came in, he didn't even mention it, man. He's a really cool dude and he's a fan first. And the record was difficult because Rick like migrates with like the weather that he likes. So he'll be in Malibu for a few months, and then he goes to like Costa Rica, then he goes to Hawaii, and then he goes to Tuscany, and he just kind of migrates with like where the
I need to
weather's.
take a break, dude. He's so fucking cool, dude. So you had to like go to all these different little places.
Yeah, so it was challenging, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was truly challenging. He put me through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like I wrote for like 6 months, and we didn't use any of it.
Well, what was that? How did you decide not to use it? Was he just kind of like, do you like that? Do you really like that?
Yeah, and he made me more introspective with all of it. Because the whole record, the concept was mental health. And like, you know, my struggles with mental health and like he wanted to just be as bare bones with it as possible.
Yeah.
With like no metaphors.
Yeah.
So I'd write something that I thought would be appealing to a listener. And he's like, no. Yeah.
That sucks, dude. Probably, especially very calmly being like, no.
Yeah.
We're not going to use that.
Yeah, and he doesn't like to be in the room during the creative process. He'll come in after the fact and then just like make little notes and adjustments and then he'll just like kind of drift away, which is unlike anything. So the record took like 2.5 years to finish.
That's kind of cool.
Which is interesting because like you listen to the record, like I can listen to it and like some songs I wrote when I was with my ex and like out there writing about her and how I was unhappy in this relationship, didn't know how to, you know, communicate it. So I was writing about that. And then there's songs from when that relationship ended and I kind of just became a train wreck.
Yeah.
I was just
a little
like,
heavy metal.
I was abusing everything. And then kind of after the fact, like when I met my now wife, like, so the record kind of takes me on this journey and I don't know if he like had the foresight for that.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. So you have songs from like a period of like, you know, domestic, you know, let's call it domestic kind of hell, like a hellish domestic situation where like it's disintegrating, blah, blah, blah. Drug abuse period. And then kind of like, you know, greener pastures.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking cool.
And I'm thankful for that. And in any other circumstance, I wouldn't have had, you know.
They would churn it out, like pop it out, put it out.
Because I've done records in 6 days. I've done records in, 2 weeks, but never like more than like a month span,
Damn. That's crazy.
So for like 2.5 years, it's really just a full journey. It's like the full like circle.
That is pretty cool. And when did that come out? I'm sorry.
It came out in April.
Okay, nice, man. That's awesome. So it's pretty new.
It's pretty fresh still. But we kind of have our sights set on like the next thing,
Yeah.
and like this honky tonk shit is like popular again. I
Big time.
grew up playing in the honky tonks, and like it's like in my blood. My family's from the Appalachians. I'm bringing the fiddle back out. I'm like, this shit's hot. I'm gonna.
Dude, the fiddle does move me, dude. When I hear the fiddle, it does something to me.
There's something about us whites, man. We hear that fiddle, we get it going.
Especially a hard fucking shrill note on a fiddle. I started thinking like I might grab someone's arm, dude. I might do a do-si-do. Yeah, the thing I like that Ruben did too in his book was he's like, stop reading the news. Like, stop taking in all this bullshit entertainment news. Like, just knock it off. Read the classics. Try to like take in. It was like a not even as an entertainment diet, but just like he's like, think of it like the food you eat. And he's like, stop taking in this shit. Like, stop. You don't need to read the news. Fuck it. Don't worry about the news. Read classic novels. Read this. Read that. To your own taste. You don't have to try to read like wildly complex Shakespeare stuff. But he was just like, yeah, just stop taking in bullshit information.
It's funny.
Whenever someone is like, fuck the news, I'm like, yes, dude.
Yeah,
you get it.
I like hearing that. I don't even have a news source really that I trust right now.
Yeah.
And I don't really know where to get my news. I mean, I just kind of overhear a lot of it.
Yeah, I do like, I will spaz check the news before podcasts sometimes if I have nothing to talk about. And something happened to me when I was like, I think like 22. I was very high. I was stoned. I was just very high. And I was watching I'd see the news on, like my parents would watch it, and I'd be like, well, fuck the news. And I would be like, this sucks. And I would like run away. And then like I watched it as an adult for the first time, like at my brother's house, just stoned to death. And I was like, it looked like the homeroom show in my high school. I was like, this is fake.
Yeah.
Something happened where I was like, this is the homeroom show for adults. I'm like, this is bullshit.
It's pageantry.
Something happened where every time I see it, I can see the set and stuff, and I'm like, this is people talking behind like a painted billboard, and it's fake. It's not real. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously there's like real stuff that happens they talk about.
Right.
But it's I've been in newsrooms too, and it's like I've heard like there was a guy, and I'm not saying this is like like to prove it's fake, but I remember a guy got a call specifically on like the Palestine-Israel situation. And they were like, I remember he was on the phone when I was waiting to do something. He was like, oh, I'm feeling pretty good. And the guy he was on the phone talking to the guy, being like, how you feeling about it? He's, you're doing good, dude. Hang in there. You're doing good. Just keep going, and he was like coaching him. It was like, I remember being like, damn, dude, what the fuck is this? It was just weird. It was just a weird phone call to be like, hang in there, dude. You're doing a good job. Keep talking to you. And I was literally like right next to him.
That's
kind of like, what are you coaching him into, dude?
Yeah, I don't like that.
It made me feel weird. And then I did like a Good Morning, like local news show. They're like, do you like comedy? And I was like, yes.
Those are the worst.
Dude, they're terrible. And you feel bad because you think like, I'm going to go on there and just fuck with these people. And it's just some like nice lady being like, so what's it like at your comedy show? And you're like, it's nice. I like it.
I like comedy. Please come.
But yeah, I agree. I think, I don't know. I'll check in on stuff here and there, but yeah, you just never know. You're like, dude, like I'm reading a book right now. It's called Born Again, and it was by Chuck Colson, who was Richard Nixon's. They called him like his hatchet man. He would like bulldog people politically. Like if you had like a political rival coming up, you would like dig into them, and you would use your contacts in the press to be like run something fucked up about his wife. And like, dude, they would do that. They talk about this. Like it would like, this guy's a hothead. We'll start releasing news stories we know that'll fuck with it. There's like all this stuff going on in the news where it's used as like a political tool too, where it's, you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, like I watched that the Octopus Murders.
What was that?
The Octopus Murders about Tommy Castellero, that reporter that killed himself in West Virginia. But yeah,
was that recent?
That yeah, it was pretty recent. It's on Netflix. It's all about like the Promise like software and like like these 8 like key figures, like including George H. Bush, who were just kind of maneuvering and manipulating everything behind the scenes.
This is on Netflix?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy.
That's kind of nuts. What is there's a journalist who got caught up in this?
Yeah, this journalist, Tommy Castellero, I think. But I can't remember his first name. But I watched it a couple of times. It's really fascinating, man. Like he was really onto some wild shit. And
he killed himself.
He killed himself, yeah. But like it doesn't really add up.
Yeah.
Like you should check it out.
I'll check that out. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that was the one thing I fell in love with Ruben when he was like, dude, stop stop doing the news, listen to classic albums straight. That's what I do now with music. I try to just listen to it in albums more, because I would like just do song like in my car. I don't know if you ever got to the place where you're like, I've heard everything, but I've listened to all my little playlist is just burnt out.
Yeah.
'Cause I use Spotify, so I'll just do like, I'll like make a little playlist or do like Spotify morning, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, put it on.
Right.
And I'm like, they're just feeding me the same songs over. I get like depressed if I don't have like a new thing to listen to. I get kind of like,
Dude,
fuck's the point?
same.
John Martin just broke me out of my music depression right now.
Yeah?
He's really, he has a couple of live albums I like. But so now I try to just like put it on an album in the background and listen to it straight through, or like before bed with headphones. Just try to do as much as an album as I can do and just pass out. I think it's kind of nice.
Right. And
Trying to get like, I've been chasing the hit rush. That's the problem. I'll do a playlist of hits.
yeah.
And then it's like, they like wear off. You got to listen to like all the songs. I don't know. I feel like you got to listen to all the songs.
Yeah, it's like a dopamine, you
Yeah.
know, like instant gratification, like social media. Like you hear all the hits in a row. Like, don't go listen to the Eagles' greatest hits. Like,
Yeah.
you know, artists put together a compilation of songs, you know, meant to be listened to in an order.
Do you do your own playlist when they do that? Like this
Yeah.
presents. That's kind of tight.
I'm like, you know, I wanted it to be like chronological and like, you know, sequencing is a big deal, and they still make a big deal out of it, and then people listen to it and they shuffle it or whatever, you know.
How dare they?
But
I thought that was like an AI generated, like, check out blah, blah, blah. So you have the control of that.
well, like the playlist you see on Spotify and stuff, like if I'm on a playlist, I don't have control of that if it's
For
other
sure,
artists.
yeah. But the one of what is that called? Your picks? Or is that this is.
Oh, like that one, I don't even know how that one comes about, but like my records, I'm like, this is.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
Like
I got what you're saying.
my records, the sequencing is important.
I thought you were saying, okay. So you're talking about the sequencing.
Yeah,
of
that's
tracks
out of
on an
my
album.
pay grade. Like the Spotify, they just do what they do.
Yeah, because it'll be like artist picks.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, you get to put together a playlist for all of Spotify. That's I guess everyone can do that though. Really.
Yeah.
It's kind of tight. Well, dude. So what do you have coming up? What's the next move?
Man, we're about to finish this last leg of the tour. We're doing Canada. We're doing like the East Coast. We're going to be going through Philly. We're going to be going through D.C. And New York City, playing at the Paramount in Brooklyn, Brooklyn. And then we're heading overseas,
Nice.
doing UK, all that.
Are you taking any break? You like, how do you tour? You do it for like 6 months at a time, take a break, or you just do it?
We let
forever?
it go out for like 6 weeks at a time.
Okay.
You know, and just kind of hit it and stay out. Because like once I get in that mode, I
Yeah.
just like to stay in, you know.
Got you. So you do like 6 weeks on, how many off?
Kind of depends. Like, for this particular tour cycle, it seems like we've done like 6 weeks, 2 weeks off.
Got you.
That
That's
kind
not
of
bad.
And then a couple one-offs here and there. But I like to tour on a bus because it's like there's just something different about it. But yeah, I mean, I just had time off and I just get a little stir crazy, so that's why I'm down here in Austin, just kind of fucking around.
That's cool.
I was real nervous to come on here.
Why, dude?
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't help. I'm exuding anxious energy
I'm
all the time.
I'm a big fan of the show, and the fans are very vocal, so I hope I didn't fuck it up.
Dude, you killed it, man. Dude, you're the best. You fucking. Oh, that's the thing too. You shred, dude.
Oh, thanks.
You absolutely shred. It's crazy.
I appreciate it.
I know.
man.
I guess it wears off on you, but dude, it's like, that's got to be so gratifying.
It's
Is there
fun.
a level of shred? Does it wear off? If you shred right now, will it bring you deep joy, or you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever?
Well, I think, you know, I try to keep the guitar fresh, you know. So when I'm home, I'm like playing banjo or piano, ukulele,
That's cool.
and just trying to create in any other way except for the guitar. So when I come back to it, it's fresh and it's like, you know, a reconnection almost.
That's a good idea, actually. And I feel like you get better too when you leave it alone for a little bit.
I think so.
Something happens in your brain. I would like stop playing every now and again, and I'd pick it back up and be like, God damn it, I got better.
You have more ideas
Yeah,
because you come into it fresh. You come into a blank canvas,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, man. Or maybe your brain, you go to sleep and it just figures out stuff for you.
Yeah.
I don't know, but either way, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for doing this. You're the motherfucking
yeah.
man, Marcus
You are,
King.
bro.
Dude, I try, bro. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. But no, thank you so much, man. For
Yeah,
real.
man. I'm glad we
Appreciate you.
connected. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, bro.